Let's see. Okay, it did on my end.
We don't want to scare the kids.
Okay, I hear us, so check when you get the chance.
I'm in an ad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By Progressive.
All right, thanks, Progressive. All right, I'm gonna tweet it out. Meanwhile,
Remember, Progressive was an animated like commercial series.
was that Progressive? I thought that was something else.
Oh no, that was Esurance.
Esurance, that's what it was, with the pink haired girl, right? Oh man.
Yeah. Oh god. Where's my white hair?
Yeah, I know. more like pink hair. I mean, come on, man. No. I definitely do remember those commercials. My goodness. I think that style of commercial came out a little too early, in my opinion. Because now, if it did come out now, people would be like, "Oh man, waifu! Oh man, waifu! Oh man," you know how people are. Look at our backgrounds today for those who are tuning in a little early. So, for the listeners, obviously can't see, but I have the Dragonov background, and then 4 of them, in fact, is like a little evolution thing going on, like that.
That's what I like to see, is the evolution progress of a character.
I know, right?
From polygon to
now
almost near perfection. Like
yeah.
Modeling.
And then we have Zawa with the Baldur's Gate. What's the race for the lizard people called?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
No, they're called Dragonborns.
Dragonborn?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on. I think that something just dropped.
And he really, I just like the angle of this, of how he's looking. Like
it's like kind of perfect. Yeah, pretty much.
Well, short story for this one, everyone. The picture of this Dragonborn is called the Dark Urge. Pretty much, if you do play this route, which I do not recommend on your first playthrough, you are fighting the urge to kill people.
Oh.
So pretty much most of your entire dialogue picking will be either fuck this guy, I'm killing him, or I'm gonna punch him in the face, or okay, I'm gonna calm down, listen to him, and then kill him.
I see. All right. I am just about almost set up. Hold on, let me start the screen share so you don't get lost of what I'm talking about.
Lost.
You're already lost, yeah.
I've been lost.
Yeah, you're a lost little child. Lost soul. Okay. So that's open already. I guess I'll do this. It's back. The sound is back. So yeah.
What was that?
Yeah, because I have Nitro, so I boosted this server so we can get more sounds. So yeah, essentially. So I was able to put that sound back in there, and then we'll probably have a little more as we go along. But yeah, I guess we can start the show if you're ready.
Yep, let's start the show. Holy crap, that's a lot of
Yeah, we have a lot for Tekken. For sure, we have, and then we have a lot for One Piece, but it's all like pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, we do have quite a bit to talk about because we do have Tekken to talk about, which came from Gamescom anyway. So yeah, it'll all kind of make sense. And then yeah, stuff with the Mario voice actor. We even have a bug that's like really massive in a certain mobile game. We'll talk about that later on. And we have One Piece stuff, like I've been saying. So yeah, to talk about. As One Piece Netflix is almost here. It's like next week, right? So we're already within that like time. That's like pretty quick. I remember we were talking about that like in July, and then now we're like almost in the end of August, man. It's like, what the hell?
I know. It's like a blink of an eye. You just
I know.
like, so you just like, oh, it can wait. Wakes up. Oh shit!
Exactly, dude. You just close your eyes for a moment, and you're already almost here. So yeah. I was
speaking of another series,
yeah, go ahead.
I did not watch it yet. So anyone shut up about it. I did not watch Ahsoka yet.
Oh, I have not watched that either. So yeah. Yes, I have not watched that.
And I also got to brush up my history of Clone Wars and Rebels.
Right. Yeah. We have a lot to consume ever since June, man. It's been so hard to like stick with one because I want to like do the other things, but you know what I mean? So I'm still stuck on 16 for Final Fantasy. I'm still stuck on fucking Tears of the Kingdom. I'm still stuck with Street Fighter 6 with the World Tour stuff, and then like not to mention all the updates for Genshin, all the updates for Star Rail. So I'm like juggling between 5 games at least for me, and I'm trying to keep up with One Piece, you know, and I managed to sneak in some Secret Invasion, like I kind of told you, and then yeah, so it's just a lot of shit to consume. Yeah, we're eating good, but it's yeah, you know, it can be much for someone like me. So but anywho, welcome everyone to episode 247. Thank you for tuning in once again. Either you're on Twitch or on YouTube, which is later. So yeah. Anyway, with yours truly as always, Sean, aka Hawk525, with my cohort as always, Zawa, here in the mix. Like I said, with the Dragonborn, right? And you know, it's funny. I got Dragonov in my background, so you know we got the dragons in here somehow, some way. We'll definitely be talking about at least one of those games for sure. So yeah, there's quite a bit to talk about. So let's get right into it, especially with fighting games. Although particularly with Tekken. So there was a lot with Tekken going on. Let's go open up them blinks and stuff like that. And yeah. So first off, yes. So we'll open up with this. Tekken will have 38 characters in total at launch. That is quite a lot. That is quite a lot for Tekken, because I think last time, or Tekken 7 started with 24. I think I could be close, if not correct on that. But anyways, either way, there is quite a lot. And the latest, yes, reveal. I mean, granted, it was all during this trailer right here, which I will fire up right now. A couple more characters have been revealed, so let's just go ahead and let this roll.
Yep. Start that shit.
Yes.
What if I don't want this to meet face?
Oh no, it's 32. Yeah, because there's a typo on Fighting Game Daily's end. So yeah, 32. Just to make it clear. Hold on, let me rewind that a little bit. Hold on. I think it's really funny that we see Nina, right? But we see Jack 8 and then all the Jack 7s like behind him. That's like pretty funny. Right.
I want to say Jack 8 is maybe the upgraded prototype. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like that Jack is always like, you know, the main anchor Jack, you know? Yeah, of course. Hey, I Dragonov, my boy. Yes. And then Shaheen. Steve Fox, the boxer.
Why are you punching my dad?
Dude, he's like baiting the shit out of King, man. He's like the meat shield. And then there's Leo. And then Yoshimitsu, of course.
Okay, my only issue with Yoshi is I don't like his voice.
Let's see. Let me rewind that. It's this one's more like the old
Kabuki, right?
Like yeah, but I would say the old Soul Calibur Yoshimitsu when it comes to like the voicing.
Yeah, the voice that I like for Yoshi is when he sounds like otherworldly, you know, like he has that reverb.
Yeah, the voice effect, right? Yeah, I think I know where you're.
Like he sounds like a demon or something.
Yeah. I like the one in what was it like? I think it's the current voice for Soul Calibur, because it's like, you know, of course it's Norio Wakamoto, so you can't really go wrong with him. So and then not to mention we have the Avatar stuff with their what pretty much is kind of like the world tour for Tekken, right? You know, we have Street Fighter 6's world tour with the arcade setup. This is their answer, right, for Tekken.
It's funny to me that the way these avatars look like, it's the one from, you know, the Xbox.
Yeah, it does remind me of the Xbox days of the Avatar stuff. And then
just see, I know where you're going with this, but it's just like all the memes that came out of this. I was like,
oh
yeah, you know what? He's fucking rich. Let him fucking fly money.
Right. Kazuya is a sneakers collector, so that was confirmed by Harada. Oh yeah, the stream. This is straight from the stream, so like the technical issues come with that. So yeah,
and the what you call it, the sound quality.
The sound quality is kind of weird, but yeah, but we see it.
Shot.
It gets shot, yeah. And then the customization is back more than ever. I like that Jack. And then we have, if you notice, right, with Lily and Asuka, right, they switch outfits.
Yep.
So that level of customization is back from 6. 6 was actually deeper than 7's, because I think 7's was like kind of stripped down, and they kind of like focused on more on the mechanics, the fighting game mechanics, more than the you know the customization, all the more casual features. But for 8 now, it's like a balance of both. We definitely are seeing an emphasis, at least both sides somehow. So that's really cool. And oh look, there's Paul with this classic hairstyle. So there you go. People don't have to worry about Paul with the weird like side swoop thing, you know, that people have been worrying about. And then look at Law dripped out with another person who is also wearing the same suit. The gold suit. Raven with like a full-on ninja gear, right? Shinobi gear. Dragunov with the winter gear.
Dragunov, where your combat your drop zone is going to be in the city. Why are you wearing that?
I know, right?
He just goes shh.
And then Kuma just randomly revealed here also, right? With the rocket salmon. Boom! It's so funny, man. And yeah,
I like how someone was trying to play off. It's like, that's not Kuma, you know, he doesn't use weapons and stuff like that. You don't know that.
Right.
Fucking Heihachi could have taught him how to shoot a gun, for all we know.
Right.
Kuma-chan! Here, hold this and squeeze your talons, like right there.
Yeah. Most importantly, or equally as important, the release date has been revealed, which is January 26th of next year, 2024. So I definitely cannot wait for January for sure, because Tekken is something I'm definitely looking forward to with all this stuff being revealed, right? And I'm pretty set on my characters because I already have Dragunov and Jack 8, so I'm pretty set. So, I mean, even Jack alone, I was pretty good, but yeah, Dragunov was like the cherry on top. There were some complications with Dragunov in a way because his voice actor passed away, unfortunately, but it looks like they're able to find a replacement or something, or they might just rock his old voice actor for a longer time,
like archives.
Archives, because to be fair, he doesn't really talk, you know, he hums, you know, and he just grunts a lot, that type of thing, because he prefers not to talk. He prefers to be mute on purpose. That's kind of like his lore for whatever reason. Although he likes to sing, which is really weird, but you know, that adds a little more, I guess, interesting things or intriguing things for Dragunov. But yeah, at least it's easier to work with, I guess, in a way, because yes, that's all he does is grunting and stuff like that. So we'll see. We haven't heard Dragunov's voice. It could be that, or it could be completely new because they want to put that voice actor to rest or something, you know, of that. So maybe it's to that degree or something. I don't know, but we'll see on that, on those ends. But was there any comments that you wanted to say right away from this trailer or anything like that?
Besides the Yoshimitsu stuff,
Yeah.
I do like the customization. I just hope it, because I don't know how. I think it was in T6. My friend made a Christie costume for me, but every time we used it, it crashes the game. So I hope there's nothing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that got patched out eventually, but it could happen with here again because there's so much more to see and stuff. So it does, you know, present possibilities that could happen. So, yeah. Hopefully we do.
Also, I was gonna say also with the fighter numbers, I believe that's a good size. 32.
Yes,
like,
32.
It's a good size.
Yes. Yeah. So the TLDR, yes, we have 32 fighters, Arcade Quest, which is like kind of like a battle hub iteration for Tekken, single player story mode as well, which is separate from Arcade Quest for those who are wondering. And then the customization is back, of course, like we've been saying, which I will bring up another tab here. I think it should be right here. Yes. So customization is expanded even more than Tekken 7 with more categories and parts to customize. Life gauge and panel bars are customizable. Jukebox mode is making a return, so you can like customize your music for each stage and so on and so forth. So that's really cool as well. Although that was in Tekken 7. But unfortunately, that was only for PlayStation for some reason. That was not on PC. That was a kind of a annoying issue for the PC people, obviously. Yeah, like while you can officially customize your music in PlayStation, you couldn't do that with PC unless you had mods. But, you know, mods are kind of a headache sometimes. Yes, and then also... yeah, so like I said, Arcade Quest does not replace the story mode. It's all separate. Arcade Quest is about recreating the arcade player's competitive lifestyle from the arcade days. So it's kind of like an emulation of the arcade experience. Arcade Quest, you'll learn everything you need to know how to play Tekken 8 in this mode. Ghost CPU mode is back, now AI enhanced and in the form of AI ghost versions of yourself. Let me see. Closed network testing feedback was more positive than expected. Tekken Project will improve the netcode, especially for Wi-Fi players. So that is kind of the TLDR of this whole thing for Tekken 8. So it looks like it's really looking really good. Any comment based off of that while I bring up more tabs?
Looks good. And I believe there's like what, 8 more slots still in the question mark?
Yeah, I think I do believe I have a tab or some sort of link relating to that. Okay, so we don't need to.
So let's spin the wheel. Who will make it?
Yeah, I do hope for the sake of like the classic players, Eddie makes it back in there.
Yeah, I was like, we don't see Eddie.
Yeah,
Eddie's like missing. Violet is missing.
Violet / Lee Chaolon.
He's looking missing.
So yes,
Julia's missing.
Yeah, Julia's still missing. So yes, from this screenshot with Buff Gigas, we definitely see all the new all the characters revealed so far. And we do have to remember that, you know, of course, like Harada said, there aren't going to be guest characters. So it's all going to be either brand new characters for Tekken or the veterans, the returning characters. So we do still
Okay,
have, yeah, 8 more, right? I believe, like you said.
so we said Julia, Eddie,
Bob?
which version? I want Fat Bob
Fat
return.
Bob is fine, yeah. I mean, that's the original Bob anyway, so that Fat Bob is fine. I think Slim Bob is just a Tekken tag thing, so I don't think we'll see him in the main Tekken game.
Julia, Eddie,
Bob, Lee, yeah, Lee Chaolon. So that's 4, right? So who would be other choices? Try to dig in.
Well, they choose Alyssa.
Oh, Lisa? Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Elisa. Lars is in there, right? Yeah, Lars is in there, yeah.
No, Lars is.
Yeah.
Lars is like part of the...
He was part of the early ones, right? So it was so early, that's why I kind of like almost forgotten about him, but he's right there, yeah, on the top.
I want to say put it on a half, maybe. Kunimitsu.
Oh, yeah, Kuni. Half, maybe. Yeah. I'm gonna put my thumb, but yeah. But yeah.
I believe he's his master. Wrong's master.
Oh, Beito-san. So yeah, Beito-san could make it in there. Like he's like, I guess he could suddenly be better from his terminal illness or some sort of illness because something happened. Maybe some mystical or technological shit happened. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe we'll see.
We're missing also Lei Wulong and Fang.
Oh yeah, so okay, yeah. So wait, Lei and Fang. So yeah, so that could be the 4. I mean the 8 that we are missing. That could make it in there.
But I know a lot of people would want Miguel.
Oh yeah, Miguel. Yeah, that's kind of hard. Yeah, I think Beito-san won't make it in there just because of the lore, what's going on. So maybe Miguel will likely make it in there. So I would say Miguel over Beito-san, but we'll see. I mean, you never know.
I think it might be just a skin color for Kuma. Kuma might just be a panda.
Oh yeah, I mean, Panda is a given because we already have Kuma in there, so I think Panda is fine for anyone who likes Panda.
Just a skin.
Yeah, it's just a skin. Yeah.
Oh, we don't even have fucking Ganryu.
Oh yeah, that's right. So there's quite a bit of a juggle. So yeah, a toss up.
He's like, oh, and fucking Marduk. You can't have King without Marduk.
Yeah, so it's
And I do not want to see Anna as a fucking DLC.
Yeah, I don't know, man. There's so many toss-ups, man. It's hard. It's definitely hard to say who will make it in there for sure. Especially if we have a lot of returning characters and possibly one more brand new character too, I would say, because
they're gonna bring back Fuck Your Mom.
Who that?
I don't know. I call him Fuck Your Mom, but it's Fakuram.
Oh, Fakuram. Oh, yeah. Possibly. I don't know if he was that big of a hit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe later on. I don't know. I think Lena. What's her face from Poland? Lena, I think it was.
Oh, the prime
minister, the karate master. Yeah, could make it back in there. Because you know,
I do want to see Zafina return, but she still has the curse and she has an interaction with Jun.
Yeah,
to see if Jun can get rid of it, like purify her.
I think Zafina does have a chance since story stuff. So
yeah, story wise, she is the harbinger. The
vessel.
Right? The vessel of the stuff.
Azazel, yeah, or whatever.
Imagine they brought back Ogre for just some odd damn reason.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I would be down for it, but it definitely.
And then you just see Jun going like, here we go again.
Yeah, or Paul, because I think there's some stuff going on with Paul and Ogre at some point. Paul. Yeah, I think. Anyway, so
I do hope for customization wise, Yoshimitsu.
Yeah,
I want his customizable parts be fucking out of it, wacky.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah. There's some,
make them
yeah.
look fun.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Or I do like his mask, but I
Yeah.
want to see one where his mouth is like like Cooler's mouth, like a fucking
Oh yeah,
like,
it's like a mask almost for
yeah,
a helmet. It's like kind of, yeah. I know,
yeah,
I know what you're saying. Like, it's like closed off or something. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Um, I do like the costume though. I mean, overall, I mean, I don't
yeah.
mind the blue and red and stuff, and it's kind of very reminiscent of 3, because the way the head is shaped and stuff like that. The one from 7, I was definitely not feeling it. It's like that squid thing. I was like, yeah, not really buying it. But this is definitely reminiscent of the old one.
Yeah.
I like it. It's definitely updated.
I mean, the squid one was just funny because the interaction with Leo.
Oh, right, right.
Mhm.
I think it was, yeah. So that's cool. I like it. I like it for sure. And then speaking
Also,
of,
it looks like the way Yoshimitsu looks in this iteration, his armor
uh,
looks like he can move in it. Like it's very
oh yeah, yeah,
mobile.
yeah. It makes sense.
It's not constricting.
Yeah, yeah. It makes sense. But yeah, I definitely like it overall. But before we move into Leo, yeah, like you said, like hopefully his parts are crazy, but I kind of hope they bring in like the old stuff, like Tekken 2, Tekken 1's Yoshimitsu armor pieces, and like even some like the weird ones too, from like 4, 5, I guess, and then if they go the extra mile, right, like the Soul Calibur
Yeah.
armor pieces, that'd be pretty sick, you know. Maybe at least for DLC, I don't know. It would be cool nonetheless. And then we got Leo right here. Looks, pretty cool with the belts, right? Or the loose straps and stuff like that. Nice, kind of a safe, I guess, rendition of Leo. And then we got my boy Dragunov wearing the fur coat. I like it. It's pretty simple. I'm pleased with it, Not
To me,
yeah.
his attire right now looks like he's gone. Like he's away from, like he retired,
He's either
from the
retired
army.
or semi-retired or doing something else. Yeah.
Or he's just he already is at that high chain of command that he doesn't need to
Oh yeah, wear the
wear his
uniform. Yeah.
uniform.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he looks really cool though. I do like it. It's pretty simple. It speaks his personality or his character. I like it. Steve Fox, pretty similar from before, except that he's wearing like the blue coat over it. Otherwise, yeah, like his pants have the UK flag on it, and or rather like the England, excuse me,
Yeah.
the flag of England on his pants. That's pretty much it. But you got the belts, some here and there, chain, yeah,
His gloves is not boxing gloves now.
Yeah,
They're more like a fighter's glove.
yeah, like just like fingered gloves, semi fingered gloves, yeah. So, but interesting with this one, right? Kuma is actually wearing pieces of Heihachi's uniform, and even has like the belt worn as like a headband, which is kind of like, I would say wholesome in a way, because he's kind of like, try to take after his master in a way, because yes, Heihachi trains Kuma. That's part of the lore.
Which is also funny. I think Kuma lost weight.
A little bit, maybe. I don't know. Maybe he got more muscle or something in some places. I'm not sure, but because he's like standing straight up, so yeah, But when you look closely, right, and I think like that video or whatever, he does have Heihachi's 1+2, which is like the Kamehameha kind of attack thing.
The palm.
The palm, yeah, the 2 palm strike thing. So that's pretty cool. Shaheen, one of the other characters that is also rocking the red and blue, kind of like Yoshimitsu. I think they're trying to like emphasize those colors as for this iteration of Tekken, but looks pretty cool, like all the other characters. Got the red, like I said, Got the scarf going on, the blue, right? You know, again, red and blue. Metal head piece right there, kind of, you know, to help sell the look, I guess. And then the little like the metal arm thing. I think it's supposed to be like a snake or something, right? I don't know. That's sure.
Now, my question is, because who will have the better cloth flowing?
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, because we have Rashid.
Yeah, we have Rashid or Shaheen. So yeah, that's kind of funny.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, stand in front of this fan. Why? We want to see how good your cloth physics are. What?
It essentially is Unreal Engine 5 versus RE Engine. So yeah, kind of like that battle of who's like the flowiest. It's kind of funny to say. I think that's it for the character renders for this part. I think that's pretty much like the major gist of it. So yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, when it comes to customization mode, you can customize the headpiece. Hey Lady Draco, what's up? The face, glasses, entire body, and then you have the upper body, lower body, shoes. We got Michael Dude. Oh, we have a raid? Oh yeah, there we go. We have a raid from Michael Dude. Thank you very much. And we can customize the shoes and like unique pieces, I guess you could say, yeah. And then you can kind of already see like the level of customization right here, right? Which is pretty funny.
I want that shirt.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
It's like, cool. Whatever that shit is, give me the link. I want it.
Yeah. And you custom, obviously there's like, you can see like the color palette with the hair already, you know. Shoes, you can customize shoes, of course. Sneakers, yeah.
It's okay. My customize for King will be just nada.
No, nothing. Yeah.
He'll be wearing just one piece of no,
course.
2 pieces of clothing.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I wonder how crazy they'll do with King's head, because I remember in 6 they had like a cyber head. They had like a cyber head. They had like all kinds of like masks. That was really cool. I liked it.
I kind of want to see a battle like damage King mask, but I think that'll also like take away the mystery of how he looks. Kind of like, you know, Master Chief. You don't want to know what Chief's face looks like.
Yeah, they kind of ruined it in the show, didn't they?
It's okay. They gave an okay Covenant. We should watch that after.
What?
We should watch the Halo series after. You know,
I'm not a Halo guy though.
It's fine. It's fine. You're not gonna die from the cringe.
Oh God. Anywho, so I think we pretty much covered most of the tabs. Oh yeah, this is like the last tab. So someone pointed out, it's pretty funny. Piffy, I think is the name. 27-year-old man versus 40-plus-year-old woman, right? Like June looks very youthful for someone her age, right? Supposedly, you know, 40+ years old, and this is a 27-year-old dude. Like I didn't even know that, and I'm a Dragunov player. I didn't even know he was 27 years old. And look at the guy's face, right? You know, he's got scars. He's got, you know,
he's seen
shit. Like he's been to wars, right? So it makes sense why he's looking that way. And someone made a point, like, yeah, like there's this guy, right, who looked very youthful, and then 4 years into World War II, this is what he looks like, and it's like his face is just like wrinkled and everything. He looked like he aged so fast. I think it's somewhere in this thread or whatever in this replies, but yeah, that's I thought that was pretty funny to point out, especially as someone who does play Dragunov, right? So. And plus, I didn't even know his age until now, or until recently. So, gotta love Japanese fighting games or whatever, what they're aging and stuff like that, how they do weight, right, as well. Because, like, people like Rio, right, look all built buff already, and then they're like, what, only 150 pounds or some shit? Like, it's so weird, you know, or like even 140. Yeah, 27 in dog years. Right. Yeah. That's pretty funny. Oh yeah, June is under some skincare routine or something. Yeah. And then someone even brought up Utada Hikaru, who is 40 years old and also 40 years old, around that age. And look at her. She's like, you know, looking pretty good for someone that's 40 years old.
She's a vampire.
Yeah, right.
She gains her youthfulness from all the players of Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, she's just, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's right. Fang is also 27 to 28 years old. That's so crazy. Like, they look older. That's so weird, right?
It's like, you know, like you could you could say, oh, like they're 18 and can be like that stupid shit with your ID when you're trying to get a drink. You get carded, but your friend doesn't get, and you're like,
yeah, like yeah. You have like that younger friend who has younger friend like who has a beard and everything. Like they can pass as like a 40-year-old and don't get carded. It's like, oh man, you know, like bruh. But yeah, I can't find it. But anyway, there's a lot of comments about like, yeah, his dragging out his face and whatever. So yeah, I thought that that was funny. I thought that was pretty funny to bring up. So I think that's it. Yeah, actually went through this pretty quickly. So yeah, I think we're doing pretty good so far in terms of time. Was there any other comments you wanted to throw out, Zawa, and for Tekken 8 at this point?
I kind of say for those that wants to get into Tekken, you kind of go play 7, learn, you know, some basic B&B, because I'm sure it's gonna transfer a bit to 8.
Yeah,
and just get ready.
Yeah, because Tekken tends to like keep a lot of old stuff as it goes on, with the exception from like 5 to 6, but 6 to 7 are like kind of similar in terms of like your like your bread and butter and stuff like that. Because 6 was when they introduced the whole like ground bounce thing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then 7 has like the corkscrew stuff, so, or screw combos. Like I forget what it's called, but yeah. So
and then go learn your basic B&Bs. Like for King players, Lil Majin just said like they made some of his moves more easy and accessible to execute. So I guarantee from just hearing that, like probably some Jin combos are much more easier to execute now. You just now need to condition yourself to add the
heat stuff.
What's it called? The heat
mechanics. Gauge. Yeah, the heat rush and heat drive, or whatever you would call it. That's the only thing that's new, and I guarantee that this. I mean, yeah, it'll take some time to get used to, but I think it'll like kind of make sense, right, as you play more and more. Yeah, just like anything, right? Like the more you play, the more it makes sense, right? So. That's it for Tekken 8. It's looking real good, and again, it's coming out in January, so I definitely can't wait for January. End of January, but January nonetheless.
Am I gonna have money?
Yeah, right. Especially after the holidays. Yeah, and after your stuff too, because you know had your annual trip and stuff like that. So
my very expensive booty call, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
And don't worry, everyone. Yes, I do call him that every year. He's like, gotta go, expensive booty call.
Yeah. Yeah, January's gonna definitely, or 2024 is already having a good start. Yeah. Packed.
Now here's the bigger kicker. Comes out on the 24th.
Yes.
Imagine part 2 of Final Fantasy VII came out on the same day.
My God.
How many people are gonna grab a gun and just point it at both Square and Bandai going like,
Dude,
what the fuck are you guys doing?
I'm gonna play Tekken 8 for two weeks straight, and then I'll go into Final Fantasy. Because, dude, come on, come on, bruh.
I mean, I would say the same thing too. I'll be like, I want to play King, but
You got red
combo.
Yeah,
the combo system in part 2, and then I get to play fucking Red.
yeah. You finally get to actually play red, right? So yeah, it's definitely going to be tough.
He's a real boy.
I feel though that game might come out April-ish if we're lucky. So yeah. But anyway, we know a game that's coming out for sure.
Oh, wait. I was gonna say mid June.
Mid June. Okay, that sounds pretty realistic too.
Meanwhile,
though, a game that's actually coming out.
Studio.
Yeah, from another studio for fighting game. Yes, we got another trailer for Mortal Kombat. Oh my! What the fuck? What was those captions, dude? Oh my god! What is this? Who did the? What the fuck?
Ed Boon, are you trolling us?
What is that, dude? Who did the captioning for this YouTube video? What is this?
Yo, Dogger, did you see this shit?
Bruh. It's like covering almost like the entire screen. Man, all right. I'm gonna turn that off.
Wait, I was gonna say, I like the sound effects.
Yeah,
yells.
Yeah,
Electricity sparkling.
Squish, thunderclap, bones crunching, maniacally laughing. Finish him. It's just like the entire thing already in one thing. Oh my gosh.
I think that's the entire transcript.
I think that is the entire transcript. That has to be, right? All right. Let's just roll the video. Yeah, it's a novel, Michael. That's pretty much what it is. Ominous magic, yeah. Oh yeah, there's Shao. Yes.
I was going to say, so this is not Indenia.
Right.
This is Outworld.
Oh, you're right. Outworld.
Because all this time I thought that was Indenia. Because you know, Indenia is supposed to be beautiful and stuff, but when they said, "Oh, this is Outworld," it's like, what?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have Sindel as well. Sindel and Shao.
All right. I want her to say it. I want her to say the fucking line.
Yeah.
When she's fighting her daughter.
Oh yeah.
As a special intro.
Yeah. You will die.
Mother. You're alive. You
will die. Oh, there's Motaro. I think.
Husband's legacy to continue the tournament that he founded with Lord Liu Kang. Empress Sindel. Let us meet your champion.
Okay, so this is not the first tournament, everybody. This is like whatever.
Or is Earthrealm's champion scrawnier than usual?
He has earned his place by embodying the very best quality.
We get a closer look at human mortal Raiden.
Ready, Your Majesty.
Raiden.
Right, yeah. Yeah. Thunderclap. There's a thunderclap.
We will destroy your champion, Liu Kang. He will taste no victory.
Man, it's so crazy like how like well rendered these cutscenes are, and it's not even using the current Unreal Engine. Because I think it's just still 4.
Yep.
That's crazy. And then, oh yeah,
Shang Tsung? Was that Shang Tsung?
yeah, dude.
Oh,
that,
I'm sorry. Am I going to get canceled? Are we going to
right,
get
I know,
canceled?
right? Are we gonna get canceled, right? Because I thought that was fucking Shang Tsung. I'm like, wait a minute, do we have old Shang Tsung and the new, like, younger Shang Tsung as well?
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
No, it's Shujinko.
Shujinko, yeah, Shujinko.
Yeah.
There you go. Like, dude, like, how could you not think?
I know, like a first pass glance, you would be like, Shang Tsung?
Yeah, Shang Tsung. Yeah, look at that, dude. That's so funny. But it's Shujinko, yeah. For first time in like years. Ugh.
Shoryuken.
Yep. That looks pretty sick.
He didn't say it. He didn't say it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, these combos look crazy. Yeah, there's Motaro. There you go. Boosh. Yep. Do you like the big hair, Sindel? Oh, I don't like that though. I don't like the crunch, the split.
He just made him more flexible.
Yeah. Oh man, the arms.
Who's your queen?
I don't know, honey. You couldn't say shit after you did that.
I know, right?
He couldn't give you an answer.
It would have been so much funnier and maybe better potentially if she was like, "Who's your mommy?" or something. That everybody, like all the NRS people, are gonna just be like horny on main, dude. If that line ever was a thing. But yeah, it's still coming out September 19th. No delay or anything like that. No curveballs or anything like that. So September is looking pretty good. Pretty good for.
And then after we air this, Boone said it's pushed back to October 5th.
Oh no!
Like,
oh no!
I'll be just like looking, like how Dark Urge is like, off to killing, I guess.
Yeah, Michael brought up the line from the movie, like, "You will die." Yeah. That would it would be nice to hear that somewhere in the game, whether it's like the special
yeah. Like, now speaking of the movies, I do hope or wish it'll be like I'll pay for it for DLC, like movie attire. Like their costumes are from like the MK movies,
or like the MK movie like makeover or something, like to get all these costumes in there, even like voice lines or whatever, different voice lines even. Hey,
imagine
that'd be pretty lit.
Because some of the characters are there, the animated movie.
Oh yeah.
Imagine somehow, it's not made realistic, but it's like in the style of that animated movie. Like they just brought it into the game.
Yeah. Make him like
I'll pay money.
Yeah.
I'll pay money for that.
Or yeah, like have some of those characters have like that cell shaded, like that look to them, because they brought those like costumes in what was it, MKX, right? Remember those like well, it was like the ninjas, right? A lot of the ninjas had those like different costumes. It was kind of like almost like a different style, and it almost made them look more comic booky. It's hard to describe.
I think it was the one. Wasn't that some of them were Jim Lee, right?
I think so.
Jim Lee designed them.
Yeah, hold on. Let me bring up MKX costumes. Oops. I'm like typing from the side, so
you almost typed in something.
I know. What was it? There's a statue for Scorpion's costume. I remember it was like part of the MKX collector's edition or something like that. What was it? Oh my god, I want to see Tremor I want to see Tremor in MK1. He looks pretty cool. Especially, oh yeah, here we go. This is one of them, right? That costume.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was made by Jim Lee.
I think it was something to that point. I don't know, but yeah, this costume, something like that for MK1 will be pretty neat and interesting. Like, I'm pretty sure, what the hell? Oh, some Walmart text or something. Anyway, yeah, it was some like
the order is ready.
Yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't order for anything from Walmart. No, it's just like a flu shot reminder or something. But anyway, something to this extent for costumes for MK1 will be pretty cool to see. I'm pretty sure they'll go crazy with the costumes just because, you know, extra money, monetization, type of stuff. You know, I'm pretty sure that'll come our way for those who do buy MK1. They'll probably go crazy with the costume pieces and stuff like that. I wonder I wonder if they'll even do anything with the gear system. Maybe not, because they would have been talking about it already. So maybe they've done that away at this point. Yeah, because we haven't really seen like the costume pieces. It's just like, oh, the whole body thing, you know. So I think maybe they'll probably do away with the gear system, which probably for the best, because I don't know, but maybe maybe it's still possible. I don't know, but likely not, because they would have talked about it already. So, and then yes, for those who want to make sure, or who just to make it clear, yes, Sindel, General Shao, not Shao Kahn, because you know he's not Kahn. Motaro and Shujinko join MK1. So yeah. I think that's it for the Mortal Kombat stuff. Yeah, so was there anything else you wanted to throw comments in there? This fucking little fly. Just a little fly just flew by. Anyway, any other comment?
I was gonna say kill that fly, hurry up.
Yeah.
Get the chopsticks.
Yeah. Fucking Mr. Miyagi, that shit. Yeah.
But keep going.
Yeah.
Come on, Ed.
More reveals. I want to see more, definitely. Game is looking pretty good.
See that the next question is, which characters you want to see?
I don't really know at this point. I mean, like I said, like Tremor will be nice to see. I think that's the one character in mind, but other than that, I don't really have a huge request when it comes to MK characters. I'm like kind of open, because I already know Takeda is gonna be already in there with DLC, and then hey, I mean, we got Homelander, Omni-Man, and Peacemaker making it in there, so that's cool. So I don't know. Draco says Onaga. That'd be kind of cool to see. I think Onaga will definitely be a cameo for sure, a cameo fighter. I mean, I could be wrong, but we'll see. But it's weird though, because we have not seen even like Sonya and Jax, right? Other than the cameo stuff. So and plus, we haven't seen the Earthrealm forces yet. So maybe they're saving it for that. Sonya and Jax are gonna be. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be part of the Earthrealm force, or whatever you want to call it, special forces. You know. Yeah. So we have not seen Earthrealm. So I think those two are definitely going to make it in there, or be revealed there, along with maybe a couple other characters too. Oh god, that split. Ugh. It looks painful to see, no matter how many times. But yeah,
it's fine.
She's
just making him more flexible.
Yeah,
more flexible.
She's assisting him in his yoga exercises, including that and that. And yes, that too. Anyway,
I wish it was, she would, you know, when you can obviously tell that she enjoys fighting, even though she doesn't want to fight anymore.
Yes.
I wish her hair, you know, it's still holding the limbs. I just want to see like one hair, just like using like one of the
like a little
hand,
yeah,
just like waving it, like
like mocking you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Is this your strong hand?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty
I guess
funny.
not.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. I wonder if these characters only have one fatality, or maybe they're saving it for yourself to see. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it's always been two so far anyway, right? At least the newer ones. But we'll see. I mean, it probably might be one because there's a lot of fatalities, you know, to go through. Maybe, I don't know. I could be wrong. We'll see. All right. I think we are good on Mortal Kombat for right now. This one is pertaining to, let me see. I always forget to like title some of them. Oh, so I don't know why that made it in there. So I'll save that for let me move that down here. Made a little mistake. Hold on. Oops, not Jay Wong. There we go. That's like Cyberpunk's. Oh, what the fuck? It's not working with me, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, there we go. Good enough. All right. A little more on fighting game stuff. For people who like the fight crab stuff, there's a sequel coming. It's a little bit of a heads up for those who people who like those games. I've never actually never played those games just yet. I was kind of interested, but I haven't had a time. So yeah. It's like that game where you're like you're obviously either a crab or a lobster, and you like grab different weapons and like use physics to like swing around and shit. It's kind of like one of those like physics games, you know. You just swing around shit and you just hope to hit them. I mean, you even have like a blaster or a gun or some shit like that. So I don't know. I don't know if there was a trailer for it or there's just a random announcement. Oh, there we go. There's a trailer for it. I did not expect this song, but all right. Oh wow, look at that. You're on a tractor. There's humans involved. Yo. What the hell? You got a knight? What the fuck? You're a mount now? What the fuck? What is going on, dude? You got some like third person shit going on now with the knights? Big ass. Oh, that's a big ass claymore, yeah. What the fuck? You're in space now? You got the lobsters, of course. You got mini crabs. You got tuna. I-beam lasers. What the fuck is this? Is that Dragon Slayer? Yeah, right. Yeah, so it's on Steam as before. Early access for this winter for those who want to check it out on Steam. So there is a career mode. There is also going to be event battles, multiplayer mode, of course, 1v1 with players all over the world, whether you want to play ranked or casual matches, meeting up in rooms that can hold up to 5 players, and you can have your own custom rules. So yeah, and then just like all the other new fighting games, they're adding a modern control option, which is closer to a typical third-person action game. Live commentary is also broadcast over every game as an extra way to keep players on the same page. Okay, so there's some sort of weird commentary system, I guess. I wonder if they'll like have guests, like like your usual like FGC commentators. That'd be pretty funny. Crabs can now learn skills that let them perform certain actions automatically. Okay, that's pretty neat. So yeah, for those who again like Fight Crab, there is a sequel. Yeah, it looks like Game of the Year. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Why wasn't this at Gamescom? Come on, man. It deserves that spot, you know? I don't know if you have any comments to add on, but yeah, it's crabs fighting each other.
1v1 me in crab fight.
Yeah, I know.
Fight crab.
Fight crab, yeah.
Screw Smash right now. We're gonna
I know, right?
1v1 here.
Yeah, but what was it like? Final Destination, Fox only, or Fox only, no items, whatever. Yeah, that's how. No, but in Fight Crab 2, you bring out everything, dude. You bring out all the weapons, all the crazy nonsense. That's how you do it.
Yep.
That's how you do it. Alrighty, so that's it for that. This last one's just like a clip from Justin Wong, and I thought this was kind of funny, but let me bring it up here. Let me see. So yeah, all right.
Tough. I feel like all JV players don't like the match, but bro, is that me?
Oh yeah, but yeah, over yonder. Here we go. See.
Oh man, is that me? Oh man,
My man.
I don't look like. Do I look like that? Yo, why are my hands so big?
I think it just cuts off right there. Like, why are my hands so big? And that's it.
What the fuck?
What the hell? Yeah.
Is that me?
Hold on. I want to see his face as he like looks at it.
Oh man, is that me? Oh man, yo, I don't look like. Do I look like that? Yo, why are my hands so big?
Something about the hands part is just so funny. Meanwhile, we have this Alex avatar kind of just there, you know. But I don't know, man. What do you make of that, dude?
Well, one, Mr. Justin Wong, he has a sense of humor, so he was like, he's like, wow, this is awesome.
Was
Man,
he though? Was he? Yeah. What's?
Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
But now people are gonna try and look forward for like the next time Justin shows up at Evo or whatever, he has to wear this.
Yeah, I know, the Capcom Letterman's jacket with pants, and somehow make his hands bigger or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, don't forget the headphones. You cannot forget the headphones. I mean, it's a pretty good attempt. I will give it that. I think so. It's just the hands, right? I mean, that's really like one of the only things that kind of stick out like a sore thumb, literally, right? What I was gonna say though is that what's funny was the music, because Justin was like pretty much referring that the music was kind of like annoying at this point with the Ninja Turtles theme, because I think it's like playing over and over and over again for the event, and so you have to like unlock some stuff in order for you to even like be able to change the music or something like that. I don't know, from what it sounds like. That's what it seems like to me. So I thought that was kind of like funny that, you know, it's like, yeah, we got Ninja Turtles. It's Ninja Turtles. After like, you know, a week or something, or a few days after, you know, like the theme gets old, you know.
It's like, you know, after like the X amount of like times you hear it, it's like, we know they're heroes in the half shell.
I know.
Whatever.
we know you're all about turtle power. Stop it. We get it. All right.
you just turn into Arnold from Kindergarten Cop.
Oh yeah.
Shut up!
Shut up!
Shut up!
Shut up! Yeah. Oh man, I gotta love that movie. One of the all-time greats. All right.
I think it's a tumor. It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor at all. Yeah, man. Arnold is just one of those people you quote so much. He's just a quote machine.
Yeah,
the one-liners.
I think Arnold was like, when you think of 80s action stars, you will always see Arnold, and then it will be like Jean-Claude Van Damme and Steven Seagal.
Right,
And-
right. And then Sylvester Stallone, right? You know,
Stallone. Yeah.
Bruce Willis. Can't forget about Bruce Willis. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, well, thank you, Justin, for that little bit. All right, let's head on over to Frontline and let's play this. All right, so we do have quite a bit to talk about, not only with Gamescom, but with something relating to Nintendo. So for those who are, you know, big Mario fans, this is obviously pretty big, right? This is straight from Nintendo of America, and also the voice actor of Mario himself, Charles Martinet. I was going to say Mario Martinet because pretty much, yeah. Would you like to read this out loud for the listeners?
Okay, do you want me to read it in Chris Pratt's voice?
Oh gosh, no! Please don't. Same with Martinet. Don't do him like that.
Anyways, Charles Martinet has been the original voice of Mario. I don't know why I just went into Japanese accent.
You can't.
He's like American.
You can't help it. You can't help it. You can't help it. Go on.
And anime. He's like, what? In Nintendo games for a long time, as far back as Super Mario 64.
Yes.
Charles is now moving into the brand new role of Mario Ambassador, which I still don't know what that is.
It's a brand ambassador.
Yeah. With this transaction, with this transaction,
it pretty much is a transaction. Yeah.
With this transition, he'll be stepping back from recording character voices for our games, but he will continue to travel the world, sharing the joy of Mario and interacting with you all. I'll find it later. It's been an honor working with Charles to help bring Mario to life for so many years, and we want to thank and celebrate him. Celebrate with him? Celebrate
him. Yeah, because, you know, it's all about him.
Please keep an eye out for a special video message from Shigeru Miyamoto and Charles himself, which we will post at a future date. So never. It's going to be in the archives.
Yeah. The lost archives. But what do you make of it, man? What are your comments?
Well, people did bring up like a past tweet, like a really old tweet of Charles saying that he wants to voice Mario until the day, you know, he passes and stuff like that. So people are saying like you're a liar and stuff. It's like, you know, sometimes your voice just goes poof. Fucking look at James Earl Jones. He barely sounds the same for Darth Vader. They have to use freaking like mods and AI to fucking like almost fix it.
Right.
But for Charles, it's more of a thank you, but I kind of hope that his last recording as Mario is the upcoming remake of...
I think so. It should be, right? I mean, that's what I feel. Yeah.
But so that means like who's taking up the mantle then to...
Well, I mean, he could be a potential candidate right here. I mean, let me play the video right here from Ben Starr, who voiced Clive Rossfield from Final Fantasy 16.
It's a Mia. A Mario. You're looking for Mario? Because it's a Mia. Look who it is. Me. Mario. What the fuck are you looking at? It's a Mia, a Mario. Who am I? I'm a Mia, a Mario. A Mia is a Mia, and I am a Mario. Fuck you. It's me, Mario. Who am I? I'm a Mia, a Mario. Yeah, that's right.
Somewhere Joshua is just like staring at him going like That's my brother, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm a Mia.
Fucking Sid is just like smoking his fucking cigar, going like, here, he's doing the Mario shit again.
Mimi is a mama, Mimi Mario. Mario? Yeah, that's me. Go on then. Fucking leave. It's me, Mario. That's fucking.
He has a nice house.
It's me, fucking Mario.
I wonder why his door is wide open though. That's so weird. Like, damn, all right, pretty bold of you. What? You welcome the flies or something? Like, what's going on there, man? Maybe he really wants that airflow or something to do the Mario voice.
Maybe he just like ripped one very, very bad. So he's carrying it out.
Yeah, he's had too many mung beans, if you know what I'm saying. One too many mung beans or something.
Yeah, that's me. Go on.
Or just ate too many mushrooms.
Mushrooms or broccoli or something.
Fucking leave. It's me, Mario. That's fucking right. It's me, fucking Mario. I'm not fucking Mario. I'm just Mario. Yeah, got him. It's a me.
Yeah, all right. So you get the point. Oh man, that's so. I love it. I like that clip. There's probably more out there, but this one's just like, I don't know. I like it. But I think that's a potential candidate. Yes, I mean, you know, just work on a couple lines and nuances and the pronunciations, but I think he's up there, right?
What do you think?
I think he's.
What do you think? Stop looking at me. What do you think about the Mario?
Someone snuck in his house? Oh man, that'd be kind of scary actually. If that one actually snuck into the house.
Find that shit that I was gonna show.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. And let's see what he has to show. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, our chairs are actually pretty matching, except the brand is a little different. But it's probably the same, like, it comes from the same manufacturer anyway. It's just the different names. So yeah. But that is funny that you did point that out.
I can't find it.
Okay. He tried, guys. He tried.
Unless it's all. You?
What are you trying to look for?
I have my Smash. One of my Smash games signed by Charles.
Oh, damn, you can't find it, bro? Bruh. You gotta, like, protect that shit.
So there it was all this time. I knew I had this game.
Oh my god.
And I still didn't. I still didn't finish it.
The black version. Oh man. I think I got the white one. Which the one with what's his face? Zekrom. So that should be white, right? I don't know. Anyway.
I don't know.
That generation didn't really do it for me, if I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that's a hot take, but that's for just me.
I don't even remember the generation.
It's the one with Tepig and all that stuff. Oshawott, I think, and then the chest. I think, yeah.
And
something like that.
I think I stopped on the 5th gym, and that was it.
Oh, I stopped on, or I think I stopped earlier than that. I think it was like after the first one or something. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember who the first gym leader was for that game. Anyway, so I wanted to say about Mario is that he has been a voice defining pretty much our gaming generation, you know, in a way, because yeah, I started with I started playing Super Mario 64. Of course, I had Mario on the classic Mario game on the Game Boy, right? The gray brick, you know. But actually playing, you know, on the TV was Super Mario 64. So that was like my first, you know, sort of big I guess, impression with Mario. So that's why I'm more of a 3D Mario kind of guy over, you know, the 2D Mario stuff. But that's just me, you know. And but either way, all those games had Martinet's, you know, voicing for not only Mario, but you have to remember it's Luigi, Wario, and of course Waluigi, you know, wow, right? All that stuff, right? So that also means those other characters are going to be changed too, like whether it's by the same or by one actor, or they might have different actors for each character. I don't know. So yeah, it definitely does suck in that regard. Like, yeah, you know, this guy has been voicing Mario for a very long time and stuff like that. That's like our childhood and everything for what, at least 30 years now. So I think it's like 29 or something like that. But anyway, about more or less, yeah, more or less, you know. And yeah, now all of a sudden he's stepping away from recording more stuff like that. And I think a part of it is Nintendo's choice, right? It's not really his choice. It's like, I would say a big chunk of it comes from Nintendo themselves, because they want to take Mario to a different direction because of how successful, let's say, the movie was, right? So they probably want to have Mario talk more, you know? So they're probably trying to like change things up, including the voicing a little bit. So that's why they have Martinet, like, you know, give him still some sort of place in Nintendo, but not voicing Mario directly, obviously. So that's why they have him as the Mario ambassador specifically. But it's pretty much a fancy way of saying brand ambassador, you know? But it's still, in a way, yeah, paying some respect to Martinet, because, again, he is the voice of Mario and all the other Mario brothers and Wario stuff, right? And Waluigi, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I think it will be interesting to see what will happen next. Because this could definitely make or break it, you know. This could be something completely out of left field and be really weird for us. But maybe not so much for the newer generation, but, you know, I think Mario is going to be talking more in these in the future games. I mean, would you agree to that, or do you have a different take on it? Or
I mean, I can see it. Yeah, Mario's gonna talk a little bit more, but it's more like give it to us like little by little, not like full on like one game. He's just doing a full ass like,
yeah, like a whole 180. Like yeah,
let us ease into it of how, you know, if him talk stuff.
Right. I definitely do. Would you say though, like the movie had something to do with this change?
I want to say yeah, a bit, but I just also hopefully, you know, like nothing, the negative Nancy's, you know, show up again about like, you know, like saying that, oh, Chris Pratt is gonna just ruin Mario and all that. It's like, no, he did an okay voice. The one that ruined the one that to me that ruined the character from that movie was whoever they got for Cranky Kong and Seth Rogen, like,
oh, for Donkey Kong, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the two Kongs kind of like pissed me off.
Okay.
I was ready. I was ready to hear like Donkey Kong to be like, you know, fun and stuff. No, it was just
Seth Rogen.
Seth's regular voice. I mean, yeah, I got his laugh, but it was like,
yeah, like I've heard
could have done something.
I've heard complaints about Donkey Kong, so I have yet to watch the movie. So I mean, I still don't have like the grasp of it, but yeah, I've heard complaints about Donkey Kong though, because yeah. Anywho, all I want to say at this point is thank you, Mr. Charles Martinet, for all your years and all your passion, all the hard work, you know, all that stuff poured into Mario and the other three characters, right? But most importantly, Mario, right? You know, very defining voice. Granted, yes, you know, not a lot of lines, but it's still something iconic, right? Something that will stick with us for, you know, the rest of our years as gamers. And so, no matter what, right, we'll always remember, you know, woohoo and let's a go and all that stuff. You know, it's a me, a Mario. Woohoo! You know, it's like who doesn't know Mario, right? I mean, who doesn't know how Mario sounds like? Like I think only couple big handfuls of people who game, right? Obviously,
Yeah.
Are probably not gonna know what Mario sounds like, only because they just were born or they're just fresh into gaming and stuff like that. But for the rest of us, right? Well, definitely, well, it's like ingrained into our head, you know. Yeah. Now, yeah, again, yeah, like, should he have been voicing Mario longer? Sure, but you know, it comes to a point where, yes, these things still happen. Like, maybe his, like you kind of mentioned earlier, like his voice maybe changed. Maybe he's starting to get tired or something. I don't know. Maybe something's going on too, that as well. And then it's just kind of like a convenience for Nintendo to be like, oh, we can use this as an opportunity to change our, or enhance our brand a bit, quote unquote, you know, to cater to more towards like the newer audiences who know Mario by talking a lot more, having more lines, not just saying, wahoo, it's a me Mario, you know, actually saying monologues and sentences and stuff. You know, the Chris Pratt thing, right? Maybe someone will do the Chris Pratt Mario at this point on. We'll wait and see what the direction is, especially for a main Mario game, the main 3D Mario game. I think that's probably likely going to be the first time we'll hear a new Mario voice, along with Luigi, Wario, and Waluigi. But like I said, man, this guy, Mr. Ben Stark, hey.
Wait, I know who would be the perfect what you call, like, candidate to do Mario.
To do Mario? Mm-hmm.
To do Mario, Luigi, Waluigi, and Wario.
Uh-huh.
Christopher Walken.
Hey, guys, it's a me, a Mario. Guys, oh, guys.
Wahoo!
Wahoo! Yeah! Yeah! Guys.
Fuck you, Bowser. So long, Gay Bowser. I'll be like, whoa.
So long, Gay Bowser. Yeah.
Yeah, see, you can see it. It fits.
Ow, my sides. It actually started to hurt. I was like, oh crap, my sides. All right, so it will be interesting to see, nonetheless, for Mario, where they're gonna take him. You know, such a big move for sure. It's a big ass move, for sure. All right, well, you know, I'll be on my toes, Nintendo. I mean, better not disappoint. Better not disappoint. That's all I can say. All right. But another big thing is Gamescom. We definitely had a bunch of things announced or further revealed, we should say. We had Starfield, games like more Assassin's Creed. Tekken 8 was shown off there, of course. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink was talked about with their new release date, which is sometime in February of 2024. I think it is for the 1st of February, but yeah, for some reason there's no trailer for it. That's weird, but I'll pull it up, I guess. Thanks, Games Hub.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Where is it?
When will the PS5 Pro come out?
I don't know.
Probably in a year.
Probably never. No.
I mean, that's what Nintendo said about fucking the Switch Pro, and here we are.
Right.
All right, so you and the guys play Grand Blue. Is this a retelling of the game, or is this a brand new?
Okay, so it's hard to say. I think it is, but there probably is going to be some like a number of like, you know, new stuff thrown in there. But I think I think it is the retelling for at least the first couple of chapters or something, several chapters.
Yeah.
But I definitely okay. It's either because like, there's new characters for the game I've never seen, so it might be like a retelling of sorts. I don't know. I'm not too sure because they are going to feature a number of the primals and bosses and stuff like that.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yoshimitsu.
With yeah, horse body, centaur.
Woman.
Yep.
Woman. Woman.
Well, what?
Dragon. Woman.
Short woman. Yeah. Because that was Narmaya. There's a Bahamut.
Oh, that was Guts, right?
Yeah, that's definitely Guts. But you know that's Bahamut. I don't remember her from. Yeah, I think she's also a new character.
That's what's her name? The priestess from Fire Emblem two houses or whatever it's called.
Three houses.
No, it's the one before it.
What?
Not three houses. The one before it. I think it's not Fates. Oh, what's that? It was a fire. I have the game. It had Ryoma.
Oh, yeah, that's. No, hold on. I'm starting to forget.
You thought it was
I'm
houses, but
no, I was gonna say three houses. Isn't it Fates?
yeah, it's Fate. Aha,
Okay. I was about to say Fates, though.
Yeah, that was the priestess.
Right. Okay.
Woman.
5 2 radiances, 5 fates, 69 awakenings. It's funny.
Okay, can you go back to the logo a bit before they show?
Oh, so this.
That is so reminiscent of fucking how FF logos look like.
Yeah, because it's some of the people are from Final Fantasy, so yeah.
So they might have gotten, you know, a bit of Amano's like way of making a logo.
Yeah.
Because this reminds me of Tins.
Yeah,
Tins
right.
logo.
Right. Plus what's that guy? What's that composer's name? Nobuo Uematsu or something? Uematsu? Yeah. He also composes the music for this game, so yeah. For Grand Blue Fantasy in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like the hard, you know, black color, like just smack like that. It kind of like, I wish it had like some sort of gradient to kind of like match, not like the same color, but you know, just like
right, something else to help contrast instead of just black, you know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I get you. Well, yeah.
Also, this is that girl in the logo is Child Sindel.
Oh,
So
Child Sindel. Yeah.
This takes place in Outworld.
Yes.
She is going to be a queen.
Yes. For someday
is that
she will be. Yeah. You just spoiled the whole MK1 storyline. Thanks, man.
Damn, God damn it.
And before we had the primals existing, before they went extinct, and yeah, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. Totally. But anyways, yes, so it is February 1st after all. So of 2024, releases worldwide. So no region exclusive dates. So yeah, we got a brand new character on the cover, so that's pretty interesting. I'm pretty sure he'll show up in the actual Grand Blue game at some point. That's how it kind of works.
That's the main character's love interest, everybody.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Tell me not that every rival that we've seen in every video game and anime, they don't have that small hint of like, yeah, we could be lovers.
I don't know. I don't know what animes you've been watching, but you know.
Inuyasha, Code Geass.
Wait, who? For Inuyasha. I see what you're thinking. Yeah. For what's his face? Was it Koga? I forget the wolf.
Yep,
the
Koga.
Wolf. Oh, is it Koga? Okay. Yeah,
Yep.
wolf guy and Inuyasha. Yeah. And then yeah. So I can't wait. I definitely am wanting to play it on PlayStation 5. So I think this is only for PlayStation 5. So yeah, unfortunately not for PC. So that is unfortunate for those who want it on Steam or whatever. But yeah, it is what it is, man.
Don't worry. They'll what's it called? Someone's gonna
Emulate it.
create the ROM for it.
Oh yeah, emulate it. Yeah. This you gotta remember, this game went through like development hell. Like Platinum Games kind of developed the concept of it, but like side games was just like, we'll take it from here. And then ever since then, it took a long time for the game to become fully realized. So for those who have forgotten a little bit about the development history of this game. So how long has it been at this point? I forget exactly, but it's been a long time for sure.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then we had something for Zenless Zone Zero, although unfortunately we didn't get enough info on it because it didn't really say much other than, oh yeah, we got some gameplay out of it. But yeah. Oh, that's weird. The full screen is not okay. There you go. Now it's working.
Yeah.
Right. I don't think there was any release date just yet, right? So, because yeah, I want to check out this game. It looks pretty neat, but nothing on the release date just yet. It's an action game. I believe it's going to be free to play. It's got interesting character designs, you know.
Now, because we kind of know zero-ish about this game, right? Like
Right.
the gacha system and stuff. So, is it like a two-parter gacha? Like you summon on the banners for the characters, and then you summon on another banner for the weapons, or is it the
Yeah.
weapons? The
I'm not-
weapons like comes like during gameplay, like,
Right. It looks like there's assists, so you can have like more characters to, you know, do stuff with you.
Yeah, so it looks like what this trailer was showing is like you can link attacks to continue the combos.
Yeah. Because there was a offense assist, defense assist, evasive assist. Yeah, so. But nothing else really. I mean, it looks cool. It still looks cool, but where's the date, man? What? You know?
Now in the trash.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, you're still interested in the game, yeah? I mean, at least to try it out.
Yeah. What say you, Wallet? Why are you running away from me?
Yeah. I mean, we'll see how the gacha system goes, if there is a gacha system, but I mean, it's a Hoyoverse game, so I think it is likely it's gonna have some sort of gacha system. It might work like Honkai Impact, where it's like a bunch of skins or something like that. I forget how it exactly works. There might be like different, like several archetypes, and then you have like different characters as skins for that archetype. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, or it could just be individual characters with their own thing. Again, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I mean, looks pretty cool. I still want to try it out at least. I don't know if I'll like give it like my full time for it, like I am with like Star Rail and Genshin, because that's like a lot of games, man. I don't want to manage all these other free-to-play games, man. It's a bit much, but I will at least give it a try for Zenless Zero Zone, or Zenless Zone Zero, ZZZ.
ZZZ, baby.
Yeah. There was another mobile game, or free-to-play game, I should say, that was also catching my interest. What was it? It was called, or it is called, Project Mugen. Maybe it's on the bottom. Let me see. Ish.
And no chat, it's not Mugen from the PC where you can play as X character to fight X character.
Yeah. Okay, I guess it's not here on the list for some reason. This list sucks. It doesn't have everything, man. Come on. Unless I'm like flying over. I'm like, unless I'm like flying over the thing. Oh yeah, there was an update on the Sonic Frontiers DLC, which is really cool. They actually showed off Sonic, Super Sonic like level 2 or whatever it's gonna be called. So there's a lot of fan art for it already, and I guess it's coming September 28th of this year. So that's pretty cool. There's more story, new characters, and challenges. So yeah, that's the big DLC update that Sonic Frontier players has been waiting for. So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I do want to get back onto it at some point. So that is a good excuse to do that. But where is the freaking trailer? It should be on here, but I guess not. Like I guess this list sucks. Yeah. I mean, if I try to do, what was it? Find? Let me see. Yeah. It's not showing up, so.
Yeah.
Not around. Let's just find it on YouTube, I guess. Oh, Kawari is trying to keep up with Blue Archive. Yeah, that's another mobile game too, a big one too. At that free-to-play game that has like gacha and waifus and all that stuff. A lot of these games, man, they are saturating the market as always. But this one though is a little more interesting because of certain things that are in the game. Let me see. Where's the PlayStation one? English, hold on. For the sake of it. Oh, here we go. Debut trailer. So it's like very urban based. You have swinging like that right now. Very Spider-Man-esque. Wall running.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Spider-Man.
Big open world city. You can drive cars for some reason, motorcycles. Yeah, Spider-Man with waifus is one way to describe it. Look at these women, girls, whatever. All gotcha.
Things.
Yeah. Banner stuff. And then there's giant woman. Giant woman. Oh gosh, giant woman.
It's Jubileus.
Yeah.
From Bayonetta.
You gotta have that English speaking anime song.
Anime.
So there's like shooting, there's melee combat.
Remember, kids, drinking monster energy drinks make you do all this shit.
Yes, that definitely does, right? You got yo-yos, you got flaming swords and bats and yeah. And waifus. Did I mention waifus? I think I haven't mentioned it already. Oh, you got Big Hammer Bros. More waifus. More waifus. More waifus. The Akira fucking reference, right? Just why not? Why not?
I'm seeing a lot of waifus. But where's the husbandos?
There's a couple in there, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple in there.
Exactly.
There's a couple in there. I mean, oh yeah, look at the guy. Oh, there's a guy in the back, right there, behind, right? Yeah, that's a dude. He had the bananas, yo-yos. I don't know why bananas came up.
Banana. Oh.
Yeah, no, he was using the yo-yos. That was a guy for sure. But yeah, dominated by waifus. Obviously, you got the waifu in the school uniform. Got the waifu with bunny ears. Waifu with headphones. Waifu with a cat-eared hat. Waifu with a bat and short shorts, fur coat, and waifu with the bodysuit. You know what I mean? You got a waifu with everything, man. So yeah. That is essentially what it has been revealed so far. But I'm telling you, man, these like these free-to-play games from like China or whatever, because this is from NetEase, by the way, are just crazy good looking for a free-to-play game, that is. And you know, it's been stirring up controversies because, you know, it's like, oh, it's like Spider-Man, you know, whatever. It is what it is, right? It looks like Spider-Man, but my God, look at that! Look at the lighting and everything when he's swinging around through the trains and stuff like that with the blossoms and all that stuff. The wall running, like, man. I don't know. It's just something about it, man. It's definitely getting me interested. Also with this game, again, I don't know how long I'll stick with this game. Once I like maybe get like a good gist of it, I'll probably drop it or something. Because again, I don't want to play too many free-to-play games, because that's a lot of games already. So I don't know. What do you think so far? Anyway, with this game, Project Mugen.
I'm gonna wait for it.
Yeah, wait for it.
Like to just see like more stuff.
Do you like the aesthetics at least so far, or like the design, art direction, all that stuff, visual stuff? Very urban-esque. Yeah.
It's urban-esque, but I do like that it's colorful.
Oh, it's very colorful for sure.
A fucking weird-ass filter, you know, on top of it.
Right. It's not like brown or gray or whatever. It's like multiple colors, man. Yeah. You got like the dark, foggy stuff. You got this stuff too, nighttime. And again, for whatever reason, you're driving vehicles, even though you're like swinging around. So cool. So I don't know who to.
Also, whatever movie they're watching, probably like no one probably sucks.
Yeah, they're not really like paying attention to it. So maybe like what movie is that?
It's Aquaman 2.
Ooh, damn. Okay, okay. Or Flash, the Flash movie. Because there's parts where Michael Keaton's not on, so they're just like, all right, I'll be on my phone.
And everyone's like, eh.
Yeah.
Then once Michael Keaton comes back,
all right, put down my phone, you know. Yeah. Company says it's from Singapore. Oh yeah. Okay, so is this from? Okay, is it not from China? Okay, I'm sorry. Because yeah, I thought NetEase is from China. Okay. Well, maybe it's the publisher. The actual studio maybe is from Singapore. I could be wrong. I don't know. I thought, yeah, because I thought NetEase is from China. Let me see. NetEase. Hold on. Yeah, it says Chinese right here. So I'm guessing the actual developer is from Singapore. Okay, that makes a lot more sense then. So Project Mugen. Let me just make sure I'm getting other info right. Let me see. Oh yeah, so this is coming out for most systems, so PC, PS4, PS5, and also mobile. So it is going to be a mobile game that happens to look good, like real good. like, you know, Genshin Impact and Star Rail, for example. So yeah, I definitely will check it out on PC. And yeah, I'm telling you though, these like free-to-play games, man, they've been saturating the market, bro. It's definitely going to be difficult to you know, pick and choose, right? Stuff like that. I do at least want to try it out for sure. Yeah, I mean, we've been getting all these other games popping up, like, you know, Zenless Zone Zero, or Zero Zone, oh my gosh, ZZZ, and then this game, right, Project Mugen, so on and so forth. Not to mention all the other games that are already out, you know. So definitely we are stuffed with those kind of games. So, but hey, at least it looks pretty damn good, right? Lighting and all that stuff, character designs look pretty neat so far, other than the whole waifu thing, right? Anime stuff. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, those games, them games from Asia, they've been popping off. Definitely. For sure. Alrighty. Although it is interesting, though, that the language that they went with for the trailer is Japanese. So, I don't know if it takes place in Japan, so to say, because it did have cherry blossoms, so maybe it is in Japan. It could be some sort of, like, Japan-inspired world or country or something. Who knows?
It takes place in Hawaii. There you go.
Mod, like, super futuristic, well, I don't know.
Oh, it could. Well, since you're going futuristic, it could be like from Big Hero 6, the San Fran, Tokyo. You know, Tokyo and San Francisco.
Oh yeah, they like
together.
combined cities or something. Yeah. That's possible. So, yeah, and pretty interesting. I'll keep an eye out for it. We'll see where that game goes. All right, other things. I already talked about some Frontiers. Cyberpunk had their trailer for Phantom Liberty more, and then they have like other features that were mentioned, I think. So I'll pull up that tweet now. I think it's a good time. So this is from Okami Games. So it's kind of like a TLDR. It says new gameplay from Dogtown and various new systems. The story is not a standalone, but it takes place in the midst of the main storyline. However, you can skip ahead to the DLC if you want. Police can now spawn in with mounted vehicles. Max tag officers can also spawn in eventually. So it's like the big elite officers, I guess. Different districts have different police forces. You will now come across fights, car chases, and gang wars while driving around Night City. The devs wanted to add more life to the world, like it should have been, right, in the first place. Skill tree has been revamped almost entirely. It now tries to lean you into specific fantasies. That's pretty interesting wording for it. Some of the new skills were inspired by Edge Runners, so like, you know, the anime, right? And then you can slice enemy tires with a katana using the new vehicle combat system. Oh, wow, that's actually really interesting. Mounted vehicles available with rockets, machine guns, and more. So, so you kind of get an idea of what's going on with vehicle combat and stuff like that. You can kind of, looks like pop out of your door and then shoot or cut, I guess, right? You can cut their tires. Pretty cool. All right, so I guess that's, oh yeah, here's the max tag police force. It's kind of like a SWAT team almost, right? And the, oh yeah, this is some of the combat stuff with vehicles. So it's almost like leaning more towards like Twisted Metal. Remember those games? Twisted Metal and like Vigilante and all that stuff. Those kind of games.
Yep. And
then, oh, look at that. Look at the logo for that ability. Gee, I wonder where that is from. Right. Edge Runners.
It's from a Riot game.
From a Riot game, yeah. Yeah, totally. It's from Arcane, right? No. Totally from Arcane. All right, so that's pretty cool. We'll see if I hop back into a Cyberpunk, because yeah, you know, I like it, you know, for the foundation of it was, but you know, the execution of the overall quality of the product was like, you know, I'm gonna say again, it's disappointing. You know, it came out too soon, all that stuff.
Yep.
But it looks like it's getting that, you know, No Man's Sky kind of phase, seemingly. So there's more stuff added to it, you know. So hopefully that'll be like mostly the Cyberpunk that the developers have envisioned back then. So yeah. Obviously there's the launch of Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon, and then Diablo 4 stuff, and then we talked about the Mortal Kombat 1 stuff, Alan Wake 2, so on and so forth. There's a bunch of other games, but those are the ones I do want to mention. There was a big Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 trailer, but I haven't really watched that because I haven't really kept up with Call of Duty as of late. But I'll probably watch it on my own time, sometime later. But did you see this, Zawa, the Rebel Moon trailer?
I only saw screenshots on Twitter.
Like
I
little
didn't see the
tidbits of it. Okay.
I didn't see the full video, so
okay,
let's
we can pop it.
dive together.
Yeah, we can. Well, I can already tell you. Ooh, there's a Godzilla live stream of sorts, but yeah.
Okay, screw whatever we want. Click on that.
Yeah.
Click on.
So Rebel Moon, from what I can understand, is like kind of dubbed by fans like the rated R Star Wars movie or series, whatever it's gonna be, and it's made by or directed by Zack Snyder. So you'll kind of know the Zack Snyder stuff. Oh yeah, let me full screen this.
Look, everyone, it's Hell from Marvel.
Oh yeah. Is it Hell or Hella?
Depending on the
Oh, okay.
where you know you. Also, is that Anthony Hopkins?
Maybe. But there's that guy from Guardians. Who?
I was given memories of a world I will never see.
It does sound like him, Hopkins.
Loyalty to a king I cannot serve.
So it's definitely like a big mix of like fantasy and sci-fi. So yeah, like we have like night-looking people, but we have with spaceships, you know. So pretty interesting.
I can see where they're going at, but I kind of, this is a personal thing, but I'll say it after the trailer.
Right.
It's paid.
I was taught that love is weakness. There is a difference between justice and revenge.
You got the lightsabers. Look at that.
There is a price to pay.
Yeah, you got like spider bitches and more spaceships.
One moment. I do love this part.
Hold on.
I don't want no trouble.
We're not here to bring any.
Are you ready?
You and I both know fear. Let's show them that we're not afraid. Let's show them we are more than the shackles that bind us.
Yeah, you got like griffins. Like, what the fuck's going on here? Aliens.
And a man can fail. But a myth is indestructible.
The time has come for all that you love.
It's a long ass trailer too. It's like 3 minutes at least.
No mercy.
die for what you believe.
Oh yeah, right. So there's two parts to it, kind of like Dune.
Zack Snyder.
Yep.
Okay, we get it. Hey,
So what did you want to say?
a gripe of this, it looks like it. I guess it's because I see no fucking clear shit.
Yeah.
There's so much different elements just thrown in
it's
this.
like it's a mishmash. Yeah. Like
It's like there's some parts that's working, but overall, when you look at it, it's like,
yeah.
what is this overall story? It looks interesting, but it's like you have like fucking literal Nazis.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah,
little
Nazis,
Nazis mixed with like Asian culture, mixed with fucking space culture, mixed with this. Is like,
yeah.
Are we saying that there's, you know, like, again, different cultures, that, you know, this planet is full, you know, has this Asian, I guess an Asian type of like aesthetics, and then there's this
Yeah.
world and stuff. But like, and overall, it looks interesting, but it looks like a fucking mess. Like there's no
Yeah.
clear like, what are we supposed to like focus on?
Yeah, because there's
I'm, like,
literally a dude in the with the neck with the tie and the shirt, right? Like, what the fuck is it? Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like,
And then we had like
griffins.
mythical creatures. I'm like, what is this?
Right.
Is this a fantasy? Is this sci-fi? Is this someone's fanfic?
Right, it's like something like a kid would dream of, right? Like have all this like cool shit mishmashed into one, but we don't know like what's going on or what's the story, right? Like what's the universe like? Is this across different planets, or is it just all in one planet? Like,
I don't know. If it's on one damn planet, it's like, wow, this planet doesn't know what the fuck it is.
Like, is there like a Greek planet? Is there like a Japanese type of planet? Like, is there like a medieval type of planet? Or the you know what I mean, or like an Atlantis type of planet, you know what I mean? Like, what's going on here? Like you said, like we literally have like Nazis and like, you know, military, like, you know, like modern, almost like a World War II military style, like soldiers and stuff like that, or officers.
I know, and then
and then robots.
That's the thing too.
Why not?
We have fucking like futuristic,
mm-hmm.
And then like I want to say not medieval, but you know, like, and tribal.
Yeah, you have tribes.
And then when you think about it, like if they go to war, it's like, oh, I wonder who's gonna win.
Right.
The one that has more of the firepower.
Yeah, like guns,
advanced technology, or you know, the one flying on a fucking griffin.
Right. All the futuristic weapons, like the lightsabers and all that stuff too. Like, not to mention.
We have Cable.
Yeah.
Or Bishop, sorry. We have Bishop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
And we have this spider demon. It's like,
yeah, and then you got like Gears of War stuff, like, or like what is it, 40K, you know, like the Warhammer stuff.
Yeah.
It's like,
so it's kind of like me kind of want to scream out loud, pick a lane.
Yeah, I get it.
Well, look, that shadow. We have Sauron from fucking Lord of the Rings. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Zack Snyder, did you just get a big ass blender and just go like, this is all the shit that I like. Let's see if it mixes.
Toothless. Yeah, like, yeah, and you just have like a generic military stuff, you know, like you're run of the mill, you know. Meanwhile,
so again, like, it probably has an identity when you really watch it.
Yeah,
but
when
just
you
seeing all
watch
these
it.
clips,
yeah,
it's like, what am I actually looking at?
Space Mugen, like, yeah, maybe, right? Like, it's basically Mugen. Yeah, it's Mugen on your PC, but with just different elements from movies and just mash into one. Yeah, look at this. So you have like cults type of stuff. Like, what is going on?
There you go.
There you go.
Hella.
Yeah, that's hella. Yeah, I don't know, man. It is definitely confusing, for sure. Confusing as all
It's like
hell.
it's interesting, everybody. It's just like, yeah, it looks fucking confusing to me. Like, what is your identity?
Outworlders from MK. Yeah, it's just it's kind of like Mortal Kombat a little bit too, right? Like, well, Mortal Kombat then again is like inspired from like a bunch of other shit too. You have to remember that.
But at least with Mortal Kombat, you kind of like identify like
Yeah,
what
there's
lane they're sticking
realms,
in.
right? You have Earth Realm,
Yeah.
you have Outworld, and then Nether Realm, and all that stuff. But with this, is like, what's going on here? Are we like going across the universe? Are we going through different planets? Is this just one planet? Just a couple planets, or is it 2 planets? Like, is it a planetary war? Is it a planet? It's like a world war? Or what? Like, yeah, I don't know. What is Rebel Moon? You know, is that name of the Force? Is that a mythological thing? Like, is it like One Piece or something? Like, is it even real? I don't know. The Rebel Moon is real.
Moon.
Yeah.
Rebel Moon is like the prophesied child. Like, I'm just gonna throw it in there.
Oh well, I mean, the story is by Zack Snyder himself, so there you go. I mean, it's a man from the man himself, so it looks like he wants to bring at least some of his childhood or dreams to life or something. I don't.
I can finally make a Star Wars film without making a Star Wars film.
Yeah. Plus some other shit that I like, you know, I think is cool. Yeah. So very interesting, but very confusing at the same time. And I think it's a good way to sum it up. Only on Netflix, I believe, right? So there's no theatrical release, I don't think, anyway. But with that, there is going to be a video game adaptation of sorts along with that, I think. So yeah, it's just a like an announcement straight from, I guess, the interview with Zack Snyder, I guess. Oh no, it is Zack Snyder himself on the stage. Okay, just want to make sure. And I guess it's considered a space opera. All right. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Was there any like highlights that you want to talk about other than the stuff we've already talked about from Gamescom, or are we good?
We good. I mean, let me check my subscriptions.
For what? Oh, for Netflix.
On Twitter to see if we miss anything.
Oh, okay.
From Gamescom.
Okay.
I mean, there was some stuff from Black Myth. They showed some gameplay of that.
Oh, Wukong. Yeah.
I'm interested in that game.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, I guess. What else? Yesterday, Armored Core came out, so a lot of people I know are playing that. And
yes,
there was one tweet that I read of I guess a person's only like I don't know how long he played the game for, but it just sounded like kind of he didn't know what he was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Like he was trying to compare like another game that FromSoft made and saying that it was like super hard and stuff. It's like well, that game's not really hard. That game is actually like easy if you know how to just cheese the game, which hands fucking just gives it to you on a silver platter. It's like, oh, this boss is hard here, just use this.
Okay.
Makes the boss like super easy. It's like, oh, but
okay.
To each their own.
Right. Anything else?
Other than that, I mean, Sonic for you.
Right. Like I already briefly mentioned that.
Yeah. Call of Duty.
What?
Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Call of Duty. Diablo.
Right. Marvel Snap, the PC version.
Oh snap!
Yes. Yeah, I think yeah. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that.
Yeah, for games.
I think it was all right, but there are a couple of disappointments. Like, you know, we didn't get any info on Zenless Zone Zero because we're still kind of waiting on the release date for that. Anyways, let's move on quickly through other stuff in the frontline part of things. So, for those who are still kind of like, you know, thinking about the whole Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard stuff. So as a way to sort of like ease the, I guess, the exclusivity stuff. So to make sure like, oh, the cloud gaming isn't exclusive for you know, Microsoft and stuff like that. When it comes to the Blizzard games, they're actually selling the rights to Ubisoft. So that means Ubisoft can also do their own cloud gaming and then have Activision Blizzard games there for some reason. I don't know why Ubisoft. Okay, all right, this could mean something if Ubisoft likes to fuck around with that. It's just cloud gaming. You know, it's not like, oh, you know, Ubisoft has the rights to make their own Blizzard or their own game with Blizzard properties, right? Anything like that. It's just them to stream on their own platform. It's like basically showing Microsoft like, hey, we're not making it exclusive. We're giving the rights to these other companies too. You know, so because that's what all those like basically like the courts and all the other organizations thought, oh, Microsoft is going to be the powerhouse when it comes to cloud gaming, but you know, they thought they're going to have like the monopoly of these areas. But no, you know, they want to make sure that they're showing like, hey, we're not exclusive, you know, so much like what these organizations have been portraying us as. We're doing this. So yeah, that's basically the explanation I can offer from what I can understand. So yeah, I don't know if you have any comments. Yeah, I think at this point, yeah, I think at this point we just want this to be done and over with, right? Like, it's like, okay, all right, cool, they're almost there. All right, I think it's good. I think it will be officially over in October. So eventually, yes, Activision Blizzard will be a part of Microsoft, with some caveats, with some exceptions, right? Because Call of Duty is still going to be under PlayStation because of that contract that they are going to agree to. They're both going to sign. And then all the other in-betweens and whatever else tail end processes that they still have to go through. But yes, word is that yes, it's still they're still gonna buy them. So yeah, it's still gonna happen. So yeah, big old power move that took a couple of years, I think, to officially finish. But it's like right at the, you see the light at the end of the tunnel, essentially, for this situation anyway. Okay, I think oh, okay, so this is like the same thing that we talked about earlier, because I think this is about Cyberpunk. Yes, it is. Okay, so we don't have to talk about that. All right, I wanted to briefly talk about this too, which is the Blizzard stuff. Speaking of which, but more or less with what's going on with Overwatch 2. So, could you read, Zawa? Could you read these two paragraphs right here? Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm looking at? Where I'm looking at?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. From Blizzard.
Yes.
I think this is from Blizzard, or is this from Activision?
Somebody from that place.
From that realm over there.
Yes, from that realm.
We also, okay, so blah, blah, blah. Here we go. We also launched on Steam last week, and although being review bomb isn't a fun experience, It's been great to see lots of new players jump into Overwatch 2 for the first time.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Our goal with Overwatch 2 has been to make the game more accessible than ever to more people than ever before. Go Zeo.
Was that repetition?
I know.
Wow. Okay.
Many of the reviews on Steam mentioned the cancellation of the much larger component of PvE that was announced in 2019 as one of their primary reasons for the dissatisfaction with the game. Huh.
Yes.
I wonder why.
Mm-hmm.
I get that.
I get that. I don't know. It's just something about that. Right.
I know. I feel like the guy should have insert a fucking Captain America pointing. I get that.
I get that reference. Yeah, I understood that reference.
I know. That announcement was about an ambitious project that we ultimately couldn't deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Blizzard. I'm sorry. Yeah. They're still pissed off because you blatantly just lied and gave like a almost nothing like excuse or a reason why you stopped it.
Yeah, I believe this was, yes, so Aaron Keller, I believe that's the director talking in this article right here, right? And that is, let me see, not the actor on the side there, but this guy, yeah, we saw him in that video, right? During that announcement. So
somewhere Big Daddy Jeff is fucking laughing his ass off right now.
Right. So yeah, so he took the position after, speaking of which, Kaplan left, so he became the new director. So yeah. So he was the one who's saying, I get that. You know what I mean? So like that.
Yeah, like it's funny, but then when you think of it as a professional standpoint, he should not have had that.
Right. I mean, at least say we understand or something, but I don't know. It's just something about that. I get that.
Something like that. Like we are aware of
we
this.
are aware.
Or...
But, I mean, it's typical, but it's better than I get that. It's like, I don't know. Something about that I get that thing is just kind of stuck out to me.
Yeah, it's sounding like it's a passive aggressive, like fucking
right.
Little like I get that.
Yeah.
Like after you read it, like you kind of like read it out loud. It's like you just put yourself into that developer's shoes.
He's like assuming that you don't know that he knows, right? But even though you know that he already knows about the situation of things, it's like, yeah, we already know that you know.
You're sure that he does know, but he doesn't know that we know that he doesn't know, but he does know that we know of what he doesn't know.
Right. But
he gets.
But in the end, does he really know? I don't know, man.
Oh, okay, Riddler, we get it. Does he know?
Does he know? Yeah. Kawari says, I remember deleting my Blizzard account in 2019. They didn't make it easy. Yeah. You know. I mean, I haven't deleted mine, but it's very much inactive. You know, I've barely touched it since I've touched Overwatch 2 since Kiriko's season was over. That's like the only season I actually played that time. You know.
Let me see. Okay, the only thing on my Battle.net that's on my rig is Heroes of the Storm.
Oh my god. You fucking did the shit for me for the Genji skin.
I know you wouldn't do it, so I was like, fucking give me your account. I'll fucking get you your Genji skin.
Now it's like, I mean, well, it's not completely for nothing, but it's a kind of like, damn. Damn, he actually did that for me. You know, for a game that wound up like this.
Yep. I mean, I was bored.
Right.
I think during that time, I fucking started to hate League of Legends, so I jumped on Heroes.
Heroes, yeah. I think that's a lot of people at that time, too.
Less of a headache.
Yes. Yeah, and then they shut it down, right? They shut that game down, right?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I think they did. Either that, or they just said, "Oh, we won't update the game anymore," so it pretty much is kind of dead. So, in that regard,
It did it.
it did it, yeah. So that pretty much is like the state of Overwatch 2, unfortunately. I mean, it's really, really baffling, like, the more I think about it, because, like, for those who had Overwatch 1, when you go to Overwatch 2, it overall kind of did feel like a downgrade for the most part, because it's like, it's a sequel, but it's downgrading the game because a lot of those things that you could earn by yourself, you have to now buy it with real money, you know, with the skins, and then not to mention how hard it is to get that currency just to get those costumes right. So you just pretty much have to, you know, get the battle pass and then blah blah blah, you know, all that stuff. All, you know, and then not to mention the biggest one of them all is the fact that they canceled the big PvE mode, you know. That was like,
which everyone wanted.
That's what I wanted to try it out. That's the reason why I hop on to Overwatch 2 to do that mode, but there's none of that mode, right? We're not getting that mode anymore. It's like, yep, I'm out. A lot of people are like that. It's so funny because Asmongold showed like the numbers of players on Steam, and Hololive Cure has more numbers, has more players right now than Overwatch, right? And that game was made by one dude, right? I mean, it's like a Vampire Survivor kind of game with Hololive VTuber characters, right? But that has more players right now than with Overwatch 2, which is like AAA, Blizzard, right? All that stuff, you know? It really goes to show, like, you know, where the industry is at right now, right? Like, meanwhile, you have like Baldur's Gate popping off real hard, and then, you know, all those other companies are like, well, you shouldn't expect the game to be like Baldur's Gate. It's hard. I don't know, you know.
I know some of the developers like, stop. Why you make this fucking good game? Right. We are a AAA company. Why are you fucking outdoing us? It's like, make good game then.
Yeah, stop putting that bullshit in, all the monetization bullshit. Just make a good game, like, make it fun.
Stop half-assing your fucking game.
Exactly, yeah. Wow, what a concept. Make a good game and then people will buy it and you get money. Wow, you know, like I've been saying last time, what a concept, right? Man, boom. Man, it's almost like, it's like you make a good product, people buy it, you get money for it. Wow. Jeez. You know? But yeah, it's just sad. It's sad to see this franchise that has so much potential, right? Just, you know, just deflated into nothing, pretty much.
I mean, that's why I said I think the Activision merger was a mistake.
Oh, it's a huge mistake. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's like, sorry if this is like stings like to a lot of people. It's a bad relationship, but that person cannot escape from it.
Yeah. People are still, like, you know, people are still holding on to Overwatch in hopes of, you know, something good will happen or something, you know, but it's not looking good, man. Like, at least for this time window. Like, yeah, maybe down the line, maybe something will come out of it, but by that time, it's like, is it really worth kind of stressing over and waiting for that long when there's all these other games that have been popping out and stuff like that? Yeah.
It's like, by the time Blizzard recovers, it's like people are going to be like, who are you?
Yeah, it's going to be, people are going to be on like Baldur's Gate 5 or something. I don't know.
Yeah, making gay sex with your dragon board and other shit.
Enhanced, right? Like, it's by that time, like, it's going to be so like immersive.
By that time, I was like, by the time we'll finally be like actual VR, you know, without the goggles. And you'll feel and touch everything. Oh god.
Oh man. By that time, right? You know.
Yeah, and then you'll be like, "Where's Zawa? I think he's in Baldur's Gate 5. Get him out of there! Why?"
Yeah. And then by that time, maybe like Final Fantasy 14 is already like, it's like also like advanced, right? You know, with more immersive crap, you know. I don't know. As well. And then like Genshin's already like done with their like main story, and now they're gonna start a brand new story or something. Or they might be doing Genshin Impact 2 or something. I don't know. Genshin Second Impact. I have no idea by that time. And then Final Fantasy, what is it? 7 Part 3 is well out, you know, by that time. I don't know. Already getting DLC. I don't know. All right. One more thing from the game side of things. I do want to talk about this a little bit at least, because there is a massive bug going on in Genshin. So, basically, you see this character deleting something from the game, from this tree. So it's a bug that's not supposed to happen. So certain characters that join, so this only happens in co-op. First off, let's make that clear. And then people can like randomly join your world if you like accept them. And certain characters right now, of all things, can actually delete your in-game assets permanently. So even to the point where you try to reinstall and restart and everything, they're forever gone. So what that tree is, right, is basically is what gives you your armor pieces or artifacts in Genshin terms. So basically, like, you know, you have your chest piece, your helmet, your leg armor, arms, right? Like, you know, that give you stats and everything. That tree just literally got deleted, right? Like by a certain character, and you can't interact with it because it's not there. So that's a huge problem right now, and that's why the Chinese players, according to Mika anyway on Twitter or X, whatever, is saying like, yeah, Chinese players are literally like, you know, telling other players like, don't come in because, you know, we don't want anything like this to happen to us, you know. So because there's a lot of players in China for Genshin, so if that's happening, then that means Hoyoverse is definitely going to listen, because that's what they do, is listen to Chinese players more than everyone else in the world, unfortunately, but that's true, kind of true-ish. And so I think they will address it quickly, but nonetheless, though, it is a big problem. So be careful with co-op play, because literally things can get deleted, right? Including bosses, including other important in-game elements like your materials and stuff like that. It's, yeah, definitely not good. So do be careful when you guys are, you know, friends and actual friends in real life, whatever, and then play Genshin Impact together, because more and more characters are popping up on the list that are deleting in-game assets when you activate their skills. So that's pretty scary. So just like that tree, just boom, gone, vanish, whatever, right? And that tree won't come back until Hoyoverse fixes the game somehow. So yeah, I mean, imagine in Final Fantasy 14, you play with people, right? And they just deleted the boss like forever, and that you can't farm from that boss to get whatever mount you want or whatever, right? That would be a huge problem, obviously, in a game like Final Fantasy 14. So again, hopefully that gets fixed real quick. But yeah, it's a pretty massive problem. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you have any comment, but yeah.
I mean, to me, you would think that they would temporarily put it on, like, shut it down, right?
Yeah, like server maintenance. Yeah,
like do a full on, like, sorry people, server maintenance, cannot log in, blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm. And
or you know, risk losing your items, but
right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. yes, granted though, this only happens during co-op mode, so you don't. So yeah, obviously, if you don't do co-op mode, this won't be a problem for you. But yeah, it is a huge issue though, still, nonetheless, because you know there are a lot of Chinese players or who do play co-op together in Genshin, and if you have those characters, if you're just not being careful, you can literally delete these trees that are important to you. Bosses, like I said, you can't literally farm from materials from that boss anymore until again they fix it. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they haven't said so already, or they're going to do some sort of server maintenance. I'm pretty sure they will, I mean, relatively soon, because again, a lot of Chinese players are seemingly making this apparent, right? They're reporting this problem, and so they're definitely going to listen, right? And hopefully they'll take care of that quickly, because otherwise this is a huge problem, huge issue. Yeah. And if they do server maintenance, that means we get some, you know, compensation primo gems, right? I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, right? But yeah, but hopefully again, importantly get this problem fixed, because I do still play Genshin. Literally the new update just came out, right? Like Fontaine, the new region just came out. You have a new region expansion. So people are still playing, of course, right now. A lot of them, anyway. A lot of people just came back, and then like all of a sudden, like, yeah, you know, you're playing with your friends. All of a sudden, you know, things disappear. You don't want that, obviously. Yeah. Hopefully that bug gets ironed out. All right, let's quickly go through the anime, movies, streaming series, and more type of news. Yes, two of them are quick ones with Godzilla related stuff. So unfortunately for Godzilla Kong the New Empire, it's being delayed to next year of April. So April 12th 2024. I think it was supposed to be coming out like late 2023, I think, or it might have been like early 2024. But yeah, I guess they delayed it to April for whatever reason.
Oh no, what a nightmare.
Right. When there's already,
other hands, like,
yeah,
good. I can wait.
Yeah. There's a lot to consume right now. I mean, there's literally gonna be Gamera, the Netflix series, and then Godzilla, what was it, -1 is gonna come out in December.
Yep.
You know, speaking of which, -1 is actually gonna come out for AMC and Regal Cinema Theater chains, for those who are in North America. So,
do we have a date for it?
Well, it's December, right? I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when in December?
First.
So I can. Alright. Hey boyfriend, I'm dragging you to the theater.
Yeah.
And you're gonna sit there and shut the fuck up while I.
Damn, man, bro. Got no chill, man. All got no chill.
Here's your popcorn. Just shut up and let me watch.
Yeah. No coke for you. You'll go to the bathroom. No coke.
I don't want you to miss one single shit.
Yeah.
Well, Godzilla's on screen.
Can I go when they're?
Why are you crying?
Yeah.
Why are you crying?
Can I go when the humans are talking? No.
No. Every single shit happens because it helps the story. No, I cannot fucking say that. There are some like Heisei Godzilla movies that the human shit didn't need to be there.
Right. Well, yeah. For those who are wanting to check out Godzilla -1, it will be in AMC and Regal Cinema chains. So do keep that in mind. If anyone wants to still go to theaters, yeah. So, also Harkins Theaters will also be screening the new Godzilla movie alongside AMC and Regal Cinemas. So, I don't know why that wasn't included in the headline. Gee, I wonder why. Right? Because AMC and Regal are big ass companies, I guess, right? So yeah, especially AMC. So yeah, that's pretty good to know for those who are still theater goers. And that's it for the Godzilla stuff. Now we can talk about One Piece, more on the Netflix version, that is. We had another like sort of like dump of like information of who's what, or you know what I mean, and what it looks like. And so for those who care about early One Piece, right, there's a character named Helmeppo who is the son, or who is the son of Captain Morgan of the Marines. This is what he looks like. His hair is down. It looks a little more generic in comparison to, like, you know, this Helmeppo from the anime. You know, they're very distinct bob haircut.
Yeah, it's like bob haircut. Unless, you know, somehow in the show, let's say Zoro is going after him.
Yeah, he like cuts one. Yeah,
cuts, and it becomes his hair.
Yeah, that could be pretty cool. I can see that.
Yeah,
being
gives him a haircut.
Yes. Next tab. This one is about. Oh yeah, so there's another cast member being shown as one of the secondary or minor characters within the show. This is Patty, I believe, from the Sanji stuff, so Baratier arc or whatever. So he's like one of the sous chefs, one of the higher or prominent sous chefs, I should say, under Chef Zeph, along with Carne. So Patty and Carne are like friends, you know, they're like longtime friends. They work together in the Baratier. So yeah, I thought
Carne asada.
Yeah, Carne. That's pretty much. I think that's where it's from, actually. Yeah, so you even see like a very brief little screenshot, because there was a behind the scenes trailer or something like that, and they like just randomly shown like all the newer stuff that we haven't seen before here and there. So that's why there's these random screenshots. They're very brief, mind you, so that's why it's better to just look them as screenshots. But yes, you see it as the blue with the blue hair. Yes, it looks weird, but that's what it is, right? Yeah. That's like a pretty loud blue, though, I will say.
Yeah, it is. Like,
they could have made it a little more gray or lightened the color a little bit.
Like, I just want to get the slider, like the color slider, and just
go. A little too much on the a little much on the blue. Yeah, because he's not supposed to have blue hair. It's just like it kind of looks that way because of that's like the stereotypical depiction of people with really short hair, you know, and then kind of gives off that appearance like it's kind of grayish blue, like almost like a slate color, if that makes sense. You know, like Crayola with slate, you know, there's like that, yeah. So it's like almost like that. That's like your typical, you know, person with that haircut. That's what it's supposed to depict, but somebody took that too literally and made it blue for some reason. So
dabba-dee dabba-die.
Dabba-die, yeah. I'm blue, dabba-dee dabba-die. Anyway.
Dabba-dee dabba-die dabba-die.
Yeah. Next tab. Oh yes, so this is one of the more interesting ones. Now this is like high quality screenshots right here, because it's from the Netflix account, Netflix Twitter account right here from One Piece. So you see Garp right here with the transponder snail. Yes, that's supposed to be his personal one, because you see like the mustache and the beard. It's supposed to look weird because it's supposed to be like snails that perfectly emulate human speech. So that's why you see lips
and their teeth, and they're alive. These things are alive.
Yes,
everyone. So that's also the other creepy factor on it.
Yeah, so that's why it's supposed to kind of look creepy. That's supposed to be how it is, but because it's anime, it kind of like flies over people's heads, right? Because it's like, it's a cartoon, whatever, right? But when you actually make it realistic, then it starts to be like, oh, you know, like kind of like Jar Jar Binks in a way, or what was that you said? It was like Jim Henson Company type of stuff.
Yeah, the Jim Henson, so the puppets.
Yeah, almost like that, almost. Especially with like the dinosaur one. Kind of what it reminds me of in a way. And that's when you also see like the teeth, because it's you know, they have to emulate human speech. You know, it makes sense. Yes, it's weird. That's because it's supposed to be weird, you know?
Yeah. But now I kind of want to see, like, because they're, as you said, the snails, depending on their owners,
Yes.
will either look like them or something.
Yes.
I want to see Doflamingos one, like in a live action Doflamingos.
Right.
Just have that shit eating grin with the sunglasses.
And then in this thread, for some reason, you see another shot of Helmeppo along with the Marines, and then you see the kicker, right? Literally the kicks,
Yeah,
right?
the
Yeah, he's wearing just regular ass sneakers, which is like really funny. When in the
he bought them at a
Big Five or
at
Marshalls or something. Yeah,
I was gonna say at a Skechers discount.
Oh yeah, at a discount. Yeah, like the ones on sale. There you go.
Yeah, or being discontinued.
Yeah, being discontinued, so they had to get rid of them from the store or something. So yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just like something about it just like sticks out to me, right? It's like you have the One Piece world, and then you have Earth right there, like on the feet, right? It's like reality just hits you literally in a pair of sneakers. Yes, he's holding Zoro's sword, which is Wado Ichimonji. The one that Kuina gave him before she passed away, and it's telling of what they're doing with this iteration of Helmeppo. Like I was about to say, like in the anime, he wears white dress shoes, right? So yeah, I mean they're white, but there's like, look at them, they're sneakers, you know. Yeah, it's just so weird. It's like One Piece and then boom, sneakers. Like, whoa. It's kind of jarring in that sense.
Yeah.
And then there's another picture or depiction of the transponder snail. I don't know whose it is. Oh no, I'm stupid. This is X-Hand Morgan. Excuse me. Yeah, I was like, I completely missed the iron jaw because I'm like looking at the eyes. So yeah, very blue eyes. You can see the teeth and everything. Yeah, I almost like somehow missed the iron jaws for some reason. But yeah.
And then also it is blurred out, but he does have his picture.
Yeah,
in
the picture over there.
like,
Yeah,
right there.
the self portrait for some reason. Oh yeah, because he's a fucking narcissist. But anyway, yeah. So, it actually shows you of what they do with the transponder snails because they're alive. You have to feed them. So they, I guess, feed them lettuce or something. It's kind of funny. Because you gotta remember, these are actually live creatures within the world of One Piece. Not like they're like self-sustaining life forms or anything like that, or they're not machines. They're creatures.
Yeah, they're a live creature. It's like a pet.
Yeah, exactly.
A very scary pet.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe.
Yes. Yay. So it kind of always spoils in a way that Kobe is going to be a Marine, right? Or a cadet. But okay, whatever. You know, for me and you as well.
Yeah, for us, we know.
We know, but for the people who are being introduced to this, it's already a spoiler. It's like, oh, he's already a Marine. Great. You know, a fully uniformed cadet already. And there's Bogard, which is like one of the obscure side characters, but he's like kind of like the right hand man
mentor, right?
No, he's a mentor for this just sword, the sword play.
Yeah,
he teaches him how to wield a sword basically, because that's what Marines do. They use swords. But I was about to say Bogard is also like kind of like the right hand man ish for Garp for at least like the early part of One Piece. I don't know where he is right now. Like, I feel like he could be really badass, but they don't really haven't really used him yet. Cause look at him. He literally dresses up like a 1920s gangster who uses a katana. So yeah.
See not. Oh my.
Yes. Sorry, what are you about to say about this shot right here?
Well, when you were saying like gangster and stuff, I kind of want to. Well, this is going back to the manga and the anime and stuff.
Yeah.
I kind of want to say he's recruited by Kizaru, maybe, because Garp is what, done, right? Ish, or he's
semi-retired, I think.
Yeah, he's semi-retired, so he doesn't want to do anything. So anybody that was below him probably took his spot,
right?
And then some either like went to other squads.
Oh yeah, squads, stuff. Divisions. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, divisions. So I want to say that he stayed with the old squad until, you know, like another, like Amro came along going like, hey, you work for me now.
Like an officer, yeah.
Mm-hmm. No ifs and no buts. Get your ass over here.
Right.
You belong to me.
Right. Yeah, haven't really seen Bogard do anything ish other than almost protect Garp, but whatever. Anyway, so here's Axe Hand Morgan, captain of this Marine base. Depicted in live action now. You actually see him what he looks like. So, what do you think? Looks like you got things to say. What's up, man?
Woo!
Yeah.
Good on you. That's how I'm going to say. Good on you.
For what do you mean? Could you elaborate?
Again, it's like it's the best you can do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's literally like, what else could you do? Yeah.
Yeah, what else can you do? But I kind of want like a small little spin on it. Like, yeah, he has his steel jaw, but I kind of want to see like some of his upper flesh, like trying to fuse with it. You know, like trying to, just give that little like, it is him, but just a small little take on it. Like his flesh is like upper flesh up here is like trying to heal itself over the metal. Just give that little horror-esque.
So okay, yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I kind of wish the metal jaw could have been a little more heavier looking, quote unquote, if that makes sense. Like,
oh yeah, instead of like it looks like he just like it's like
it looks thin,
a decoration.
Yeah, it just looks thin to me. Like when you look at here, I'll put up a picture.
Side by side comparison, everybody.
Yeah, Morgan 1. See, when you look at Morgan,
Lafay.
Yeah. See, if you look at it even from this angle or from here, yeah, it looks more thick. Like it looks like it's more intimidating. It's darker looking. I mean that's like the anime coloring, but this looks, I don't know. It just looks like something you bent of something from like, I don't know, you bought something on Amazon and you just like bent it and then you just like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
He was like, they're done.
They're done, exactly. Like, I don't know. I wish there was a little more to it, like put a little more age, a little more, like it looks like it's just like just built, you know? It doesn't look like it's aged into this world. Like a lot of the costumes, unfortunately. It looks like it was just made and it's like, all right, there you go. You know, and yeah, obviously it's a movie.
He just got it from his Amazon Prime.
Yeah, exactly. He just it's so funny too because the painting looks more like the anime-ish almost. Kinda. Like the eyes are very different from this guy's eyes. But that could be like that's how he sees himself, you know, but this is reality. Right? Kind of thing, so you could probably play that into your head. But I don't know. I think they could have done a little better with the iron jaw. Make the metal a little more, well, metal, quote unquote, like thicker. Like I understand like if it's like too heavy or whatever, but you could like make it to like a different material and then like age it, make it look like it's metal, and then like like make it a little more hefty looking. Like this, for example. Anyway, don't want to talk about too much about Morgan. There's another shot of Bogard, so you kind of see a better shot.
Really, yeah, like a 1920s gangster.
Yeah, exactly.
would fucking really fit. Like if he, as I was saying, probably ended up with Kizaru's arms.
Yeah, he should be like a the new right hand man for Kizaru somehow, you know, or left hand. I don't know. One of the big officers under Kizaru.
Left foot.
Left foot. Yeah, exactly. All right.
You are my left foot.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the snail. Left foot.
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely more to it. Let me see.
But overall, like the creatures,
yes,
they look good.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yes, some of them look creepy, but because that's only because it is supposed to be creepy, right? Yeah. So, I mean, I understand if people say, "Oh, does it look good?" or whatever. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's kind of discomforting, but that's because it is. It's a fucking snail with a phone like mounted to it, like, you know. Could they have done it better? Sure, maybe, but
yeah, sure.
That's one depiction. I don't know.
No, we didn't bring up the one main thing with the snails.
Oh, what?
Are they gonna have the sound effect?
Oh,
better.
I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure they will. They got it.
I better not hear it say go ring ring ring.
Yeah.
I'll be like, okay. I'll be like, okay, 100 points docked. Like just
1 out of 10.
It's like why did
transponder
it's like, why did you minus 100? They fucked up the ringing.
Yeah. Yep. On the transponder snails. Nope. Nope. This is the. I do not remember this jukebox right here, which is really odd. But this is supposed to be the place where whatchamacallit, the little restaurant with the little girl and her mom. I forget what her name was. I think it was like Aina or something. The little girl who makes the rice balls for Zoro. Remember that?
Yeah,
that little girl.
It's cute.
Yeah, yeah. And then her mom is like I think she's like the owner or something of this little small restaurant or whatever. But anyway, yeah, that's what this is supposed to be. But I don't remember that jukebox for sure. Maybe this could be behind the scenes. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's definitely strange because we did not see a jukebox in the original anime.
I don't know where she is right now. The girl and the mom. Right now in the
oh, so if you look at the chapter covers, it kind of tells you like where they are. So
yeah, but I meant like, are they ever gonna come back? Like in the final battle or whatnot?
I don't know. Yeah, good question. I mean, I'm sure they will since we're featured on the chapter cover. Yeah, so it's not like he forgot about him, unlike Toriyama. But
hey. Stop that.
You know it's true though. You know it's true.
Just because he forgot they have tails doesn't mean shit.
Yeah. Up next, here is Chef Zeph.
There you go.
Yeah. That's Chef Zeph.
I like it.
Yeah. The only thing, of course, the mustache doesn't like stick out like straight.
Exaggerated.
Not exaggerated, but it's there. You know, that's Chef Zeph. That's all you could really say.
It looks like well, take away the hat, the chef hat. He looks like he could be from Nordish depiction, like Viking and stuff.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. That's pretty funny. I never really thought about it like that. Man, it's such a long time. So it's pretty nostalgic to see Chef Zeph. Such a long time.
Which again, you imagine like someone, if there was a fruit to bring actual people back from, dead and the passing, how many dead characters will be coming back that will haunt a lot of people?
You're right.
Fucking bring back Arlong to try and fuck with Nami. Like,
I don't think Arlong's not dead. He's in prison. He's in prison.
He's in prison, but we don't know. You know, like
right.
You know,
he got shanked in prison. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. So, or maybe like that. If he lived and you know someone wants to try and fuck around with the Straw Hats, just bring back Arlong and see what happens. But because of where how Luffy is right now, it's like people like look a new plaything.
Yep. Got a couple more side characters that briefly show up. So we got Yasub right there, which is Usopp's dad. Yeah, all right. Okay. I mean, not exactly, but okay.
Not exactly, but you can tell it. You know, this iteration of Usopp, you know, their father.
That's supposed to be his dad. So yeah, like he's supposed to just have like wavy blonde hair. But in this one, it's like a blonde-ish afro. All right.
Blonde-ish.
Yeah.
Again, take what you will. Take what liberties you can and cannot do.
Right. I guess they want to depict him to be a little more like black or you know something like that.
Yeah.
Another shot of Axe Hand Morgan with the side profile now, which I already said. Like,
you know what he reminds me now?
What's up?
Axan Morgan in the live action. He reminds me of that old James Bond villain.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Man, it's like...
Yeah, his name is Jaws.
Jaws, that's what it was. Damn, how can I forget that? He's supposed to be like an iconic character too.
Yeah.
From what was it? It was the one with Dr. No, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, well, for me, like...
oh my god, Jaws, man. That's such a long time.
Like besides Daniel Craig being, you know, James, my James Bond is always going to be Sir Sean Connery, some version of James Bond.
After that would be Pierce Brosnan. I liked his James Bond. All right, so we already saw Patty. Let me see. Yeah, we have a lot of like little things right there. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be. Well, obviously this is like behind the scenes, right? Because you see people with masks on. Because this was during the pandemic side of things. That's supposed to be Galley, Crescent Moon Galley. It's like one of the classic characters that Oda made back in the day. So I guess he's supposed to like cameo in this one. So that's that. Doesn't have that much to say for me, at least. At least he got the beard part and stuff. And then yeah, you kind of see Zoro with the three-sword style holding in his mouth. You know, that's the sort of thing. Ashley does it.
Yeah. This actor is going to do fine since he was in like in a tokusatsu. So, like, I have faith in you.
Right. At least with action-wise, we'll see about the dialogue delivery and stuff like that. I
better hear the fucking... Well, we did see it a bit in the trailer, but I need to see more of the, you know, the little bickering between Sanji and Zoro.
And Zoro, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
To which, again, I have to fucking see a scene of Luffy fucking either punching or kicking Zoro off of the ship.
Oh, and then it's like sorry or something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Like,
all right,
to which maybe that'll be a nice like little ending, you know, of the series.
Oh, maybe
for part one of the
yeah.
Just makes like that small little slapstick.
Yeah. I'm not sure if we're gonna watch this whole thing, but this is supposed to be like the Japanese dubbing of One Piece, so.
Tommy. そこに置いてきた。海に出て俺の財宝を探し出せ。
どうする？仲間にならねえか？
There's Luffy's voice actress.
決裂か？なぜ海賊なんかになりたいんですか？最高だから。
That's Kobe's voice actress for sure.
潮の香り。気のいい仲間たち。できたぞ、海賊機。なんなのそれ？海賊機さ。
There's Nami.
麦わらの一味だ。行くぞグランドライン。
とても危険な海域よ。大きな島々。大海賊だ。
そこにワンピースがあるんだ。
俺たちは行く先々に
Zoro.
作ってる。
Good life. Thank you.
Shigeru Chiba. Usopp. Yep. Sanji.
救ってやったのは俺だ。
俺がお前を救った。
二人を許してあげて。バカなの。
俺たちなら、この仲間なら何だってできる。
仲間もまとめて殺してやるから。
Not the same voice actor, unfortunately.
お前は俺の船長だ。最後まで。
俺がお前をぶっ飛ばす。仲間を傷つける奴は絶対許さね
え。てめえのどこが特別なんだ。
俺の名はモンキー・ディ・ルフィ。海賊王になる男だ。
All right, Hawk.
All right.
Let's. After this, we're gonna watch One Piece from the beginning.
Oh, man.
In one episode one.
Man.
It's now in one sitting. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're just gonna be like this once we hit episode like what 50.
Yeah. I was like kind of disappointed when I heard Arlong. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not Arlong, man. That's a completely different voice actor. Very unfortunate. But Buggy got his voice back, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, at least they kept Buggy in there. That's for sure. But I was kind of disappointed with Arlong. But
and again,
yeah.
like the thing I'm a little disappointed of with that, it's the iconic scene with Luffy and Nami. Why is it at night?
I don't know, man. That's might be.
I mean, I guess it's for atmosphere, you know, because she's in a dark place, so
I guess supposed to be.
But still, or what would have made that shot like a little bit better is that when he was putting on the hat, then the sun rose to show like it's
it could have been sunrising. Yeah, sunrise. That could have been a little
like
better.
A brand new day for her to like say, "Hey, everything's gonna be okay."
Yeah. I think that's what they've tried to do, but it's like at night, and then by the time, because by the time they get to Arlong Park, it's already it's day, right?
Yeah.
So it looks like maybe when they're like walking towards Arlong Park, that's when the sun rises or something like that, to make it a little more iconic, I guess, a little more cinematic, Maybe that's what they're trying to go for. But maybe like you said, like just to establish that mood, like, oh, it's dark, it's the lowest point for Nami, kinda. She's asking for help from Luffy, maybe, but I don't know. It is a little jarring since, yes, back in the day we saw that scene and it was like midday-ish with gray clouds.
Yeah,
that's how it was depicted. So
I think what was it? Oda wanted it to be like the dark clouds were pretty much like the emotions that Nami was feeling.
Right.
A lot of what's it called, symbolism back in the anime and in the manga.
Right.
With using the weather, which is a very good way to show moods. It's like one of the oldest way to show moods in cinema.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so this part, I guess.
海賊ってこんなにいるのか。最悪ですよ。だよな。俺の顔がね。
It's like Nani.
Yeah. The Western writing is translating okay with Japanese voiceover stuff, but yeah, it's always like kind of weird to like have that Western style of humor being inserted with Japanese voices. It's especially from someone like me and probably you, because you know I at least I definitely speak Japanese with my mom, and so I get those nuances right and all that stuff. So it's just weird to. It's like almost like watching like Simpsons in Japanese. You know what I mean? Like it's very, very Western to have it dubbed in Japanese. It's very strange. It's like one of the strangest things I've ever seen in my life. Same with SpongeBob. Same with Rocket Power. Remember that cartoon from Nickelodeon?
There was one, like it was an American show, and then I just watched it in like Japanese, and I was like, holy shit. The hell am I listening to?
Yeah.
I forget what it was.
Yeah. Also, oddly, one of the Transformers cartoons is pretty popular in Japan too. I forget which one it was. I think it's the one where sorry, a little tangent, but it's the one on Cartoon Network for sure. It's not like Armada or something like that, obviously, because Armada came from Japan. That's kind of dumb. It's kind of weird. But what was it? What was it called?
Was it Transformers animated series?
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Transformers animated, I think it was. Let me see. Yeah. This style of Transformers. This Transformers is very oddly popular in Japan. Like they even had they have Norio Wakamoto as Megatron. That's all. They have like high profile voice actors, including of course Optimus Prime as with Teshio Genda, because that's like that's Optimus. That's Optimus' voice actor. So they definitely have like the budget and stuff like that for the voiceovers. So it's very oddly it's like a hit. And this style of Transformers too in Japan. But yeah, I mean, so that's basically the same trailer with the original, for the most part, most original Japanese voice actors in here. But with that said, I will watch it in English. That's that's the original depiction, so I will watch that in the original depiction, and I'll probably gloss through it with the Japanese voices on, but that's really not the big like curiosity for me. It's just how the live action will be in general for One Piece. That's my objective, personally. How are you going to treat, or going to, I guess, watch the Japanese side of things if you want, or if you will? Like, are you just gonna gloss over, or are you gonna actually watch the whole thing through with Japanese?
I think I'm gonna watch it in English, and then if I feel like I want to watch it in Japanese, then I'll go back and listen to it.
Right.
But most likely, I'll just stick with the English, because when it came to whatchamacall, Cowboy Bebop, I'm sorry. After that first episode, I fucking just went Japanese, and I was fucking like.
Oh, the one on Netflix, or?
Yeah, Netflix.
Oh wow, that's actually surprising. Yeah, I watched the whole.
I was like,
what? Sorry.
I was like, no, I was like, you guys are doing okay, but
right. It
Like,
yeah. I watched.
She's like, I'm not trying to bash you guys, but
Yeah,
probably over here.
right. It wasn't a great show. I mean, it's, you know, nothing more to it than that. Like, anyway,
Because you're it's because you're this word and you're a man. I was like, how did that get past censors?
the blackmail scene. Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man. Wow. I can't believe that made it through. I cannot still believe that made it through, man. Especially for a Cowboy Bebop show. Yeah, that could have been some for anything else, but Cowboy Bebop, wow. Especially how that scene went out too, like how that whole scene played out. It's like Jesus Christ. Anyway, I watched that whole way through in English. That's, you know, because that's the original, right, depiction. So I like to try to view it from there. I didn't gloss over it with the Japanese voices or whatever, but for this one, I definitely at least do that here. I kind of did the same thing with Cyberpunk Edge Runners, except that I did Japanese mainly and then glossed over with English voices. You know, that's how I experienced Cyberpunk Edge Runners. But yeah, this one English first, and then gloss over in Japanese for Netflix One Piece. There are a couple more things I wanted to mention. And this one is really like kind of wholesome, I would say, to say the least, because we're not gonna watch the whole thing, but like basically the premise of this is that the actor Inaki Godoy gets to meet Oda-san, or Eiichiro Oda, you know, the original creator of One Piece. He's literally in his studio, like in his room, in his house, and all that. Like, obviously they don't show his face. I'll have it muted, but oh, come on, Twitter or X, come on. But
no, we're still calling it Twitter. I'm like
okay.
like
McCree, like yeah.
Yeah, I don't fucking call him McCree from Cassidy. It's like,
yeah.
who the fuck is that?
Yeah, so he enters his office, and then this is Oda. Obviously,
oh my god, it's a fish!
It's a fish, man. Literally a guy with a fish head. No, that's Oda-san. Obviously, I mean, there's pictures of him
privacy,
here and there for privacy issues. Like, yeah, he only shows younger pictures of himself, like not current pictures.
Also, can we just like back up? Remember, this is in Japan.
Yes.
That house is fucking expensive.
Yeah. It's kind of feels like controlled chaos, if that makes sense. Like, there's a bunch of stuff, but at least it's like in their shelves. They're neatly organized. It seems like.
And look at the objects on the ground. They're like neatly stacked.
Yeah, I like the giant. What is that, like soba noodle, like cup soba noodle?
Yeah. Cup. I want to see that's a trash can or a laundry basket.
Yeah, like made like yeah. Like it's like purpose into that or something. Yeah. His office is really interesting. It's full of just stuff, you know. I'm pretty sure he gets inspired from it, you know.
I mean, we just passed by like two skeletons with guitars.
Yeah.
I wonder who they became.
Right. What that became, right? Yeah. And it's not just like anime stuff. Like, it's just like a bunch of like
little knickknacks.
Yeah, like Western style knickknacks almost. And of course, One Piece stuff, of course.
Oh my god, that freeze frame for a second that you stopped. Oh, you almost got it, but it was like when it was showing on Naoki.
There's a stormtrooper helmet on a female body that's like lingerie. It's pretty weird, but what are you talking about?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, anyway, he gets to talk to him. They get to interview with each other, all that stuff. Like, look at him. Like, he's like enjoying it. He gets to meet the guy who made One Piece. Yeah.
What I wish they did with Oda's fish head, animate the mouth moving to make it
it's like that's like extra kudos or extra points, right?
Yeah,
gravy points, right? Extra gravy. But
or have it like when Oda's talking, like like in Discord right now, the little coloring ring.
The green ring. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that would have been pretty funny actually. So yeah, he like basically glosses over the process of how this whole thing happened in the first place. So he like looked at the tapes. You have to remember that he actually had the final word for like a lot of production stuff. So yeah, he was involved in some way, somehow,
in some ways,
and yeah.
We do have to remember that Oda, when he was making these characters, he wanted them to be very, visually, distinctive.
Of course,
and they came from like different
countries and
countries and stuff.
Yeah, ethnicities and stuff like that. Yeah.
So when Oda just said to Inaki right now, you look like Luffy, it's like, yeah, because you wanted Luffy to be like Brazilian.
Yeah. Luffy is supposed to be closely to Brazilian, yeah. So, and I'm gonna say it again, like, this is so like damn, man, Netflix went out their way to have the actor to meet Oda-san when you didn't see John Cho meeting up with the creator for Cowboy Bebop and shit. Like, that's so it's so weird of how much promotion they're doing with One Piece versus Cowboy Bebop. It's almost like
so
you're what happened?
Sorry. I was looking at the time and I was like, so this interview was taking place at 5:41.
Oh, I see.
In Japan.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I was like looking at Oda's watch. Like,
oh yeah. You're right. That is interesting. Like, it's like in the evening or something, right? So,
which I guess would be like when you would clock out, right? Ish. In like Japan working stuff.
I don't know. I don't know the exact work life for Japan for sure, but
and a random neon light.
Yeah, right. What I was saying is like, it's just so weird that One Piece gets all this like content, love and like content and stuff like
and then you have that
right, Cowboy Bebop, which is like nothing, and it's not just that with like Death Note. What was the other one? Full Metal Alchemist. Like, you didn't. What happened, right? Like, it's almost like it's almost like they knew those projects were gonna fail, so that's why they didn't like put that as much promotion time for those projects or whatever, those final products. But they want this one to, for some reason, succeed, even though it's like it's live action anime, just like anything else, really. You know. Oh man.
Okay,
that's
really high praise.
Yeah, I'm so grateful that you were born to be just like Luffy. Like, that's like, wow. You know what I mean? And I think they even reenacted one scene from One Piece in this video, but I could be wrong. Hold on. Ah, there you go. The hat. Yes. Putting on the hat on Luffy. Yeah. Yep. It's the scene with Shanks. That's right. Dang. Yeah. Imagine being the guy who is Luffy, right? Who is acting as Luffy in this whole thing, you know? And then you get to meet the creator and stuff like that, and then especially
you meet your creator.
Literally, you meet your much, right? And like you dreamt of being a part of One Piece somehow, you know, on top of that.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, and then also you do meet your other half, which is the Seiyu.
yes, the Seiyu,
Luffy,
like,
and she was really also energetic, like going
right.
like, I finally get to meet you and stuff like this.
Yeah, he looked like he was gonna burst into tears, man. Like, Jesus Louise. Yeah. I know that the whole curse with live action anime and all, but you know, you gotta put that aside and like
You gotta have some of those wholesome things.
Yeah, it is wholesome for sure. Like, yeah.
To which I wonder if the other actors of the live action met their counterparts.
I don't know.
They probably have, right?
Maybe, but definitely, you know, they definitely set it up for Luffy and, you know, Tanaka-san, who the voice actress, and then Oda-san for Godoy. You know, he is Luffy, right? He's the main star, so probably they only have time for him and not so much like everyone else, right? Like even in the Straw Hats, you know, for marketing purposes and budget purposes too. But dude, there's so much, like I've been saying, there's so much of that pumped into here to the point where it's like so weird to me. It's such a contrast from Cowboy Bebop and all the other shit that I just mentioned, you know. Man, like I kind of wonder if John Cho is like watching this whole thing and it's just like kind of just like disappointed, you know. He was already disappointed that, you know, Cowboy Bebop was canceled and all that stuff.
Yeah, bombed and shit.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he did his best. I definitely see that, but like it just didn't work because a lot of things, including, well, the writing and stuff like that. So we'll see though. I mean, this could all be just like extra fluff, and maybe One Piece could be a piece of garbage or something for Netflix, right? I don't know. We haven't seen it yet, but we, you know, I think most of us can agree that this stuff like this, yeah, it's wholesome. It's cool to see, like the actor for this actor meeting with the voice actress and then meeting up with the creator of One Piece. You know, yeah, like I think we can most of us can agree, like that's some wholesome shit. So I don't know if you have any more comments other than what has been said already. So yeah. Surprisingly, I think there was one more thing, but let me see if there's anything important.
Surprise, bitch.
Yeah. Oh yes. So here's the poster, I guess, for like the main poster for Netflix One Piece. So kind of gives you an idea of who they're putting up in the front when it comes to at least the villains anyway. Like it's okay. So it's so weird to see just like Buggy and Arlong, but no Don Krieg and Kuro, and they're like, you know, they're the other Beast Blue villains too. So I don't know what's up with that.
I kind of want to go and Photoshop this poster and have Usopp aim at Buggy, like just turn his whole body like aiming downward.
Yeah.
Also, like there's that iconic scene of, you know, Shanks and Luffy, but it's like so fucking tiny.
But you get an idea, you know, of what's going on. I like the Sea King or Lord of the Coast Sea King staring down at Luffy. No, that's oh, never mind. That's Shanks and young Luffy. Never mind.
Yeah.
And there's Gold Roger, of course, Baratier. And it's so weird that they're already spoiling that part too on the poster as well, along with Helmeppo. So it's like, what the fuck? Okay. Huh.
I just like how Kobe looks like, hey guys, what you doing?
Yeah. And then Helmeppo's like kind of just like, you know, has that like disgusted look.
Did I leave the stove on?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, something's going on in his head. Like, did I forget something? Yeah. Yeah.
Something's telling me that I fucked up somewhere.
Right. Something tells me that Don Krieg won't even have like that much screen time. But Captain Kuro, I don't know what's going on with him, like in the live action. They haven't even shown him in the trailer. It's so weird. At all. Along with Don Krieg. You know? Strange. Because Captain Kuro, like I would say he's more iconic because he has the cat claws. You know, the long cat claws. Don Krieg, yeah, he's a dude in armor with a bunch of weapons and stuff like that. But he's still a villain, whatever, right? But if I were to pick the two, Kuro is definitely more memorable just from the design alone, just because the claws and his speed, not to mention. He was like one of the early characters that had super speed. But somehow Luffy was able to sense him, because guess what? He already had hockey all along, right? Ooh, those hints, right? Yeah.
Which didn't fully well, it kind of manifested, but
yeah,
it took a tragedy for him to make everyone shit their pants and go like, oh shit, why does he have that? Why does this child have it?
Right. All right. Well, any other comments you wanted to throw in there for One Piece? It's coming soon, man. It's around that corner.
Okay, I might be reading it in too much. Doesn't the clouds look like wings?
Where? Oh.
The cloud.
Which one? Like here or the sides?
The ones that's by his back.
Who's back? Luffy?
So if you look at the so
Luffy's I see. Okay. Now I'm trying to see. Okay.
Yeah. I might be reading it too much, but it looks like Luffy has wings. He is the angel. He is the savior.
Do you think this is gonna be? Okay, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this to wrap up the show, because we definitely had a long one.
Yep.
Do you think, speaking of angels, right, and saviors, do you think this One Piece Netflix thing is like the angel and saving grace for live action anime?
I want to say it's a step towards that.
Fair.
We just need
we
just maybe need 2 more animes to get to that place of going like, okay, we got it, we know what we're doing.
I would say it would be a good attempt at best, but I don't think it was still like break any walls or anything like that. I think it was still.
It's not gonna break any walls. Right. It's just that other step to get a little closer. But we're gonna fucking tumble and a bit more.
Right. I think it'll be an experience for sure. Like one way or the other, right? I'll check it out. You'll check it out as well. We'll come back here, talk about it, give it
it was shit.
Yes. The reels of shits, yeah, pretty much, right? I mean,
it was shit. Cowboy Bebop was better.
We may have opposing opinions. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we'll see. To each their own, right? I mean, it happens.
Yep.
He may like it. I may not like it. Maybe I like it. Maybe he doesn't like it. I don't know. Shit. We'll find out.
So, maybe we both agree that we were a little too harsh on Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, you never know, man. What if there's like what if this somehow turned out worse than Cowboy Bebop, even though there's like so much more like promotion, marketing, all this like hype, around it. I think
again we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, this was definitely like worked on by people who know One Piece to some degree. When it comes to Cowboy Bebop, did they even, other than John Cho and a couple other actors, did they know what they were working with?
like I think between One Piece and Cowboy Bebop, you can tell which team did their homework.
Yes.
They put in the research.
Yes.
They did the time.
Yeah.
They didn't just go like, hey, I want to do this. Okay, here we go. Ta-da.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no like self insertion when it comes to like the political stuff, so that's, I think that should be somewhat of a praise, you know, at least to a degree. Like,
yeah,
we've seen that like in other projects too. It's like, okay, you know, I just want to watch the show.
I mean, with the,
but,
yeah, I mean, with the political thing with One Piece, we already have it. It's fucking the world government. It's fucking the Marines versus the pirates. The pirates also has their own little fucking political agendas and shit.
Right, but what I'm saying is like they're not inserting like, oh, their conservative political views from real life into here, or leftist stuff into here. Like none of that. So I'll at least give it that. You see, kind
the
of
Marines
like
are the Republicans and
right. Democrats, whatever.
The merfolks is yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Man,
the fishmen. Like...
Yes, yeah, yeah. You see, you kind of see stuff like that in the Cowboy Bebop to some degree.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna go into it too much.
You see real world climate in there, and it's like, why?
Yeah, exactly. Real life issues like just shoved into here. It's like, ugh, I don't want to watch Cowboy Bebop. Like, stop it. I want reality in here. Stop it. Now, when it comes to One Piece, yes, the whole Fishman thing is, yes, some sort of reference to real life, but at least it's done in a more tasteful way, in my opinion. It's not like
it's not, yeah, and it's not like you're beating your head over. They're not beating your head over it. They say a lot of it because, you know, it's a whole damn, you know, race of people voicing out like why they hate this, why they feel like this.
It makes sense. It like fits into the world of One Piece for sure. Right. All right. So I think we definitely, we definitely had said enough at this point. We're gonna wait for it. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna come back here and talk about it because it's just literally around the corner. So yeah. It is One Piece. We like to talk about it. That's why, it's hard for us to stop. But yeah, so
it's hard for us to stop. But we also sometimes have to catch ourselves because some people watch this that are not caught up. So it's like,
yes. It's definitely hard. I understand. But it happens. Yeah.
That's why I feel bad for the guys. Like always having to mute or block people just fucking throwing spoilers of like the recent episodes and stuff.
Yeah.
And then how a few sessions ago, what was it? Comic-Con or whatever, just outright showed the statues, and I'm like, holy shit. The episode's not even out and you're showing these statues? Okay. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah. Alrighty, that's a way to wrap up the show with One Piece. It's gonna become real. Yes, it's gonna become real, right? Because we're live action reality, you know. Anyway, we got a lot to talk about. I know, gotta understand. It is One Piece, Tekken, all that other stuff in between.
It's pronounced Tekken.
Tekken, you know, it's chicken. No, anyway.
I want chicken now.
Yeah. I think I've had chicken like recently. I definitely had chicken recently. Anyway, let's get on out of here. Thank you very much. We'll probably talk about One Piece to some extent because it is the next week, and we'll see how it's distributed, whether it's weekly or a whole thing at once. So, yeah. But until then, thank you very much, and we hope to see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
It's going to be distributed by paywall.